Wednesday.
It's not a Wednesday. It's Talk About It Tuesday.
Oh wow.
We've talked about this one.
Wait, really?
Yeah, talk about it Tuesday. I didn't just make it up. Somebody else made it up.
Oh, okay. My bad.
As I clean my glasses.
I was like, wait, what?
And it's well deserving to go live to chat with you guys.
And what's pretty nice this time is that we are not inside of a theme park doing this.
Yeah.
So the stress level that I feel is about.
Yeah.
I'm going to say like 1 out of a million. I don't know how to say that. It's about 1% compared to. Can we tilt it down a little bit more? Because the little glare is like angling on me. Sorry. So I can read a little bit better. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
So yeah, it's a lot less stressful. I have to say the first time we did this live stream, I was literally like having so much anxiety.
Yeah. Yes, this is Malibu. Someone was asking.
Yeah, just on top of like the news and, you know.
And after a long day.
After a very long day, I was anxious.
Very anxious, but I don't know about you, but I'm even more anxious now because we've been given kind of a time parameter.
Right.
Of when Disneyland's going to open, which is it's a little scary. It's getting real.
Yeah. It's also like we'll kind of share a little bit more in depth in a second here. John sent $2 and says $2 to tilt it back up. Just kidding.
That was a good one, John.
That was very good. Thank you.
Yeah, this is.
We should give it a minute for people to come in.
We're letting everybody get in. Yeah.
We'll give it like just a second, real quick. Hello, I saw somebody here is from Germany. Hello. 408 Wes is here. Natalie's here. Hello,
Zach's
friends.
Briggs says, "Isn't it April Fool's? I'm so confused." No, April 1st was just the beginning of the time frame that they were allowed to open, not necessarily the actual day. Which there still is no actual day at this point, but we'll get into all that.
They were basically saying that on April 1st, the parks can open under the new revised guidance.
Correct.
I know it's a little confusing.
Ooh, sorry about that.
I know it's a little bit confusing, especially if you're not from, California and you haven't been living with these restriction things for a long time. You're kind of like, wait, what? It is confusing. I get it. Even I get confused about it. But I think the problem is there was a lot of stuff that came out on April 1st, and when all you're seeing is April 1st, April 1st, April 1st, your brain starts to think, okay, it's opening April 1st.
Right.
I mean, I had a lot of people message me saying, like, how do I get tickets for April 1st? Like, I'm not seeing them. And I'm like, no. It's just, So there was also a lot of misinformation about, like, outdoor attractions and stuff like that. So
there was a lot of speculating going on, which there still is, and that's kind of why we're here today.
Yeah.
Talk about it, tell you guys what we know, what we're thinking, speculating what we think is gonna happen, which just speculation, but it's fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And we want to hear what you guys think and your speculations regarding this potential date.
Yeah, so for anybody who just walked in, we are in Malibu.
Yeah, we're back.
We came back a while ago, and we've just been releasing the rest of our videos from Orlando.
We had quite a stockpile of videos, you guys.
We did.
And footage because we were there, as you know, for quite some time.
It's just so hard to edit the whole thing and get it out at the same time.
And to be fair, every day that we went to the park, we shot just about all day.
Mm-hmm. Most days.
So that would mean multiple videos out of each day that we were there. And if you consider how long we were there, that's a lot of videos.
It's a lot.
We put out the lion's share of them, but there's still a few more to go.
Right. Let me see here. Philip Meets Disney sends $5 and says, HHN 30 dates announced with the first house announced. Will you be planning on going to HHN 30? Of course we are, definitely.
Yeah.
We have our passes, and I think our pass includes a night, not like one of the prime nights, but it includes a night, so we'll definitely be going, I mean, at least once or twice, I'm assuming.
Yeah, at least once.
So, yeah.
So far.
We'll definitely be going.
That's good news.
I'm glad somebody got a Topo Chico. HHN is Halloween Horror Nights, for those Chad was asking.
Yeah.
HHN is horror.
A lot of acronyms used here. DCA, HHN.
Oh, and by the way, that's HHN over in Orlando.
Correct.
Not in California. I don't personally think anything will happen in California, but I don't know. I'm not I just, with California, it's very, very different.
Right.
John sends $2 and says, how many gigs of footage did you bring back?
Quite a few. We have many, many SD cards.
Right. Well, then we're also, I know, boutique. Say it with me, Spence. Boutique. I said that when we were previewing the edit.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't you say boutique? And he's like, I don't know.
I don't know. I just did.
Just didn't do it.
That's what I did.
And we kind of just left it in because...
Well, also...
It wasn't worth getting rid of.
I'd never been there before, to be fair. I'd never heard of that before.
Well, he also just didn't read it, I think. He just saw tiki and then boo and then
I saw the word boutique and then I saw the little sign, and it makes sense now seeing it later.
Boutique.
But
I think you didn't read it like that, though.
No, I didn't read it like...
Right.
In my graphic artist mind, that sign would have had to have been a lot bigger to cover up the word teak, or that part of the word that says teak.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a small sign that, to me, I still saw the word teak under it pretty big. So in my, like I said, my graphic artist mind, I would have made that sign a lot bigger to really accentuate that idea. So that's why I messed that up. But, hey.
Yeah. I just think...
I don't know everything.
You just
and
didn't
so,
read it like that.
Yeah. But now I know.
Now
See?
you know. Something you know.
Yeah.
Gary sends $10 and says, hey, Katie and Spence, love you guys. Keep doing what you do. Buy
Thanks,
yourself
Gary.
something tasty with a small donation. Huge love from the UK. Well, thank you.
Thank you from the UK. Awesome.
Cowboy Fam sends $5 and says, your reaction to first things at Walt Disney World / Universal melts my heart and brings chills. Thank you.
Yeah,
well,
that place
was cool.
was
Thank you. Nick Burnett, hope I said your last name right, sends $5 and says, new to your channel, love you too. I live in California and I'm so excited for theme parks reopening. My boyfriend and I are heading to Universal Orlando next week.
Oh,
you are going to have fun.
Gonna have a good time.
You are
Universal Orlando, by the way, what a...
Philip Meets Disney also sends $2 and says, I'm excited. Sorry.
I'm excited too, Philip. No, Universal Orlando was, I knew it was more extensive as far as a theme park goes than what we have.
Right.
But I was really taken by that place and the amount of theming and the detail to which it is themed. Really impressive.
As I'm sure you guys saw in the video, you could hear Spencer like having a whoa.
Yeah, I need so much more time in that place. Clearly, some Imagineers have jumped ship and gone over there or something, because the level of theming and detail...
It's off the charts.
Whoa.
Ryan sends $3 and says,
Ryan.
hey you, thank you. Heather sends $5 and says, new to the channel the past few weeks, and I am obsessed. My uncle just retired from Disneyland and I just moved away, so I lived through your guys. Well, thank you so much, and we're glad you're here. Melanie sends $10 and says, going to Walt Disney World in April. Katie, I need your tips on keeping my makeup on. I actually have some good tips for you. Terry Robinson sends $10 and says, just because I love y'all are awesome and make me snarfle. Snarfle the Garthok from Coneheads.
Nice,
I love that, Terry. Natalia sends $5 and says, hey, Spencer and Katie, I'm so happy Disneyland is almost open. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. Yeah. So let's get back to that. I know we keep getting sidetracked. That's just how we do.
Yes.
But so the thing that happened today, first of all, we were told as of April 1st, parks in California,
according to the state,
theme parks in California will be able to reopen.
Right.
Well, how do I say that? So that didn't mean specifically on April 1st.
No, that was just the date that the state said, hey, all you theme parks.
It felt like it, though.
This is the date that you can legally, open. Obviously, well, not obviously, because some people just took that as because it was big news all over the place.
Not even like legally. What's the word? Like you can.
Well, they were given the go-ahead to open as of that date.
The green light.
The green light starts that day. So if they wanted to, they could open on April 1st. Can they open April 1st? No, they can't. There's so much prep work involved, and in hiring back and training and getting things dialed in and turning on refrigerators and running rides and OSHA requirements and safety and all. There's so much stuff that goes on that had they known that 6 weeks prior, maybe they could have gotten ready for April 1st. But, that's just the date that the state said, hey, starting now.
Pause where you're at, because these super chats will disappear the way our luck is set up. Magic Traveler sends $15. Thank you, Magic Travelers. Lily Castillo sends $5. Oh my gosh, super excited for Disneyland. Love you both. We love you. Jess sends $5 and says, hi, Katie and Spencer. Say hi to Patrick for me. And exciting that Disney's reopening. Hopefully we'll get to see you guys there. So back to what you were saying.
Yeah, Eric Chavez said, but did anyone really think they would have opened April 1st? No, we all knew it would have been later than that. Yeah, we did. A lot of us did, but there were a ton of people, Eric, that honestly believed April 1st. I heard it from...
don't feel dumb if you thought that.
No,
please don't.
It's, you know...
But when you're, like I said, when you're seeing April 1st, that's like everywhere you go. I know for me on Instagram,
a lot of people take, when they hear stuff in the news, they just take the bits that they want to hear or that their ear connects to, and they...
Like the highlights.
And they hear that. So anyways, moving on.
Hold on, sorry. A few more came in.
Go ahead.
David sent $5 and said, can't believe Universal is thinking of doing away with Seuss Landing. What are your thoughts? We'll talk about that in a little bit, but just please remind me, David, because I don't want to divert, because Spencer's making a point here. Kennedy sends $5 and says, didn't get to run into you guys on my trip to Disney World. Oh. But here's to future Disneyland Best Life meetups when everything is safe. Fantastic.
Thank you,
Love
Kennedy.
that.
Cool name.
And then Sam sends $5 and says, now I'm disappointed. I spent money on A Touch of Disney now that the parks are opening soon. So many days did you guys get? Oh, how many days did you guys get? We'll talk about that in a little bit too.
Yeah, we'll tie that in as well.
Please just remind me though if we don't get to it.
So anyways, I won't go any deeper into the April 1st thing. It was when the green light was given to all theme parks. How they interpret that and how they move forward from that is up to them specifically, and Disneyland has said specifically from Bob Chapek that they are looking to open at the end of April.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
I know, Aaron, I didn't say that you think anyone was dumb. I was just saying that as a blanket statement.
So end of April is what they're saying.
So yeah, they went to the shareholders meeting today, and Chapek was like, end of April, and then he released a statement shortly after, basically kind of confirming that. Now, one thing I did notice when I was rereading it a few times is it says Disneyland hopes to reopen. So this is probably contingent on the tier status.
Right.
You know, that has something to do with it. And then it's also probably contingent on can they get this stuff done in time. So it's kind of like we have plans for the end of April, but it's not 100% confirmed. So until we actually see a date.
Hence why they didn't give a date, because that's what they're shooting for. They're shooting for a certain time, and they've probably got a laundry list of things that they have to achieve prior to that, as well as, like you said, the tier system has to be achieved in a certain way. Also, originally it was said that 15% was going to be allowed, and now you're hearing...
Well, so 15% is in the next tier, which is the red tier. So I don't know, because I didn't do the math, but I think it makes more financial sense for them to be opening at 25% in the orange tier. So I don't know if end of April actually falls in the orange tier. Are they waiting for that?
Because everything has to be in 2 weeks of staying in that number.
I thought it was 3 weeks.
I heard 2. I think it's 2 now. I don't know.
I thought it was 3.
I heard 2 from David on Fresh Baked, but
okay. So I'm not.
But then also, so I don't forget, someone was asking about, I just got my tickets for Touch of Disney and now I hear this. Well, don't fret. I think Touch of Disney.
That ends, I think, the 18th.
It's going to be its own thing,
19th.
and I don't think you should be bummed out. I think you're going to have fun at that event. It's DCA. A lot of people are going. A lot of people are very excited to go, and it's going to be your first steps in there, maybe into that major part of DCA, and that's awesome.
I think that if you look at it though as like that's going to be its own separate thing, you know, I wouldn't think of it as like a park reopening. I would just think of it as its own little event.
Right.
Let me get some of these super chats because we're very behind again. Denise sends $7 and says, "So happy you had an amazing time in Florida. Would you ever consider moving there?" I would definitely live there part-time. I don't want to live there in the summer though, but I would go in the summer. I would visit, but I would consider doing something like that.
Right.
And I think you would agree.
Yeah, I mean it's so fluid right now that I can't really say.
And it's hard for us to live anywhere full-time really because we are just constantly gone even from between one house to our Orange County location, like
it's a lot to handle
just
already.
between those two, it's a
Yeah.
lot. Brian Garcia
Hey, Garcia family.
says, welcome back, Spencer and Katie. I think Disney would open after Touch of Disney like April 20th when they clear up the food booths and areas. Hugs from the Garcias. That's a really good observation.
No, it is because... Okay.
Gary sends $5 and says, I forgot Patrick was in my last donation. We can never forget Patrick. Buy him something green. 408 West sends $5 and says, hey, YouTube, been a fan since Life Disney. P.S. Valdez family sends our love. Well, we
Valdez
send it
family.
right back. So, Sam, I hope that kind of answered your question. The other question you asked was, how many days did you guys get? So, we actually...
I think we have 2 days.
Yeah, and I don't... Yeah. So as of right now, we are going to...
we're going to opening day.
And then
And
sometime
we're going
in
to
April.
a little bit further down the road. Now,
Yeah, so...
in regards to that, though, in the theme park's opening, I heard DCA was also going to be opened.
Oh, okay.
I did hear
didn't
that.
look into that.
I did hear that rumor. So it would have to be somewhere past the 20th, like the Garcias said, like Brian said. How much further past that, I don't know. There's a lot of work going on at Disneyland the last couple of weeks. I keep getting messages from people with footage of the front of Disneyland with cast members all over the place. We heard the horses were being walked around. We've heard a lot of activity is happening at Disneyland, more so than when we had Hope Drop back in months ago when we really thought it was going to open. We saw some activity happening. Now it's like off the charts.
A few people were asking, how did we get opening day? Well, so let me tell you the quick story about that. We
That was
we were having such
just like
a day
everybody
with
else.
that. Yeah,
Was,
just like everybody else.
I
But
think everybody went
on
through
top of it, our internet was actually going down. So Spencer was editing. I was dealing with that. We had something going on with our bank. The internet went out.
Yeah.
I was having trouble with even
perfect
getting a
storm that
regular
day.
signal.
Oh my gosh!
And
it was
at the same
perfect
time,
storm.
we were planning another trip that we have in the next coming months.
Yeah.
So we were just doing all of that at the exact same time. Also, I was having trouble with My Disney Experience at that exact same time, and something with AAA. So I had I'm going to say about 5 or 6 things going on at the same time.
And it felt like Mercury was in retrograde or something because nothing was working.
Nothing was working. I actually started crying.
She did.
Because I was so stressed about it. I had been on when everybody said to be on.
We both had our phones doing it.
Right.
And,
I did a lot longer because I thought, like, okay. So then I also was trying to share my data signal with my laptop to try and make it work. Long story short, I actually had to give up because my internet wasn't working, and I kind of got over it. I was like, you know what? If we're not meant to go, then this is it. I'm not going to... We just didn't have the time. Like, it was just... At that point, it was like, forget it, you know? Like,
tough.
forget it, because it was... When something causes you that much stress that's optional... I just didn't do it. So, thankfully,
real quick,
though...
Samantha said her cat stepped on her power supply at 9 a.m. Thank God I had my phone logged on.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's kind of what... I mean, minus the cat, that was very similar to ours. I mean, I'm telling you, we had nothing. So finally, we were very lucky, and I'm not going to share this person's name, but one of our very close friends had got tickets and then bought them knowing that we wanted to go without us even talking about it, and then bless his heart, was like, here, let me, just pay me for them, and so we bought them off of him. But I was not about to, I just couldn't do it. Like I said, my mental state was being affected at that point, and I was like, I'm not going to do it. Like, this is insane. And I also kept saying in my head, I'm like, I would, for all this time that I'm spending on this, I could be at like Magic Kingdom right now doing those things, and we could give you a good video with that. So I kept like weighing that in my head, going like, I'm spending 5 or 6 hours.
It was tough. I mean, everybody went through that. There was people that were on the phone for 8-10 hours, I heard.
Oh, there were people that like...
So we had it, I want to say, when you look at it as a whole for everybody, I think we
ours
had it.
wasn't exactly that experience. It was
No,
it was
bad, but it wasn't.
It was the fact that we didn't have internet. We had AAA issues.
There was a lot going
on. Bank issue. We had
so
it was all that stacked that I was like, you know what, forget it.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't worth it. We got other bigger problems right now. So I have to say, we got very, very lucky, but I was ready to to just say forget it and and hope
EJ
for the
says,
best.
I got my ticket at like 4 p.m. after waiting all day.
Yeah, it was rough, man.
Tina says I was on for 5 and didn't get through.
Well, and then it was really hard
6 hours from Karen.
You would look at the thing and it would say, your wait is more than an hour. That's fine. But then it would say it started to go somewhere and then it went back to that, and that was very defeating.
Yeah.
When you're having a bad day already and your internet's not working, I was like, I can't do this. So it was really difficult. Now that makes me wonder about how it's going to be to get in to actual Disneyland reopening. So going back to that, we're going to try our very best. Disney Adventure Vlog sends $2 and says hashtag more than an hour.
Oh wow, Paul, that's crazy.
It really, really was more than an hour, and it was rough. Sorry, I missed that. Denia sends $10 and says, hello, you two sweet souls. Your journey to Walt Disney World brought me so much joy and happiness.
Oh.
I didn't miss one video or vlog. Your laugh is contagious and gives me so much joy. Thank you for all you do. Okay, you are a superstar for not missing one video.
Dedicated.
That is good. You know what? I bet you could pass. I even thought about this today while I heard Spencer editing. I was like, I should make trivia, and only people that have seen every single episode, they would know those answers. Like, I thought about it, and I was like, it would be kind of cool to see who could actually answer all those questions.
True. But kind of going back to what you were saying about Touch of Disney, and someone was mentioning, just think of how hard it's going to be, and we said this immediately, when they announce, the tickets for Disneyland and what the day is, and when that happens with that probably a very similar reservation system, how hard is this going to be, you guys, and how long will you stay on the line?
Well, I also think it's going to be broken into multiple time periods like they originally were.
So there's some speculation,
about.
Yeah.
Well, because they did send out surveys about that, so it does make sense. And financially and availability-wise, it does make sense.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to do that.
Okay, they could even break it into 3 parts of a day.
Now, even with that said, are they going to break it into 2 parks and say, do you want Disneyland or do you want?
Oh, you're not going to get to hop.
DCA.
There's no way.
I'm saying, are you going to have to choose between the
yeah,
2?
For sure.
And if Disneyland's not available, will you take DCA?
I think most people will. I can't see anybody that would go, yeah, I'm just going to wait till Disneyland. I can't see anybody doing that.
Thank you, Cowboy Fam, for that donation. You guys coming back to Walt Disney World for the 50th celebration and Ratatouille ride in Epcot in October? Yes, we are.
We already got our reservations.
Yes, we are.
We're ready. So what I think, though, that they're going to do is probably do, and maybe 2, maybe 3, but I think they could do 3 parts of Disneyland, like morning, afternoon, and
I think they're only going to do 2 because
2.
I don't think they're going to stay open late. If now this
no,
is
I'm
me
not
just
saying late. I'm saying from
but
like
3 parts, so you're not going to have enough time.
I'm saying 8 to 12, 12 to 3, 3 to like 7.
Oh, that's possible. That feels like not enough time.
It doesn't feel like enough time, but it very well could be. I don't even think 24 hours is enough time, TBH.
Just because Walt Disney World parks mainly, for the most part, were closing between 5 and 6, sometimes 8.
Right,
sometimes 9. But
I don't think that's going to be. I mean, if it was a one-day thing, I could see that, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing is the big talk of the town is how are they going to do, California residents only. And personally, I don't know how you're supposed to regulate that. I don't think it's a possibility. I was actually talking to Adam the Woo about it, and
like the only thing I can think of offhand, now I could be stupid, driver's license or California state ID has to be given.
But a lot of people don't have the right address on their ID. I know a few people.
Well, there has to be a way to prove.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, think of all the problems with that. If you know what I'm saying? Like, think of all the how are you going to
I don't know.
regulate that? That's why I don't think it'll be a California resident thing. I can't see them turning people away. I don't know. Maybe that's something that I don't know how.
Sherry Krabby Pelly, thank you for the donation. I think it may be stressful to get into Disneyland for several months. We're going to go back to Florida in the meanwhile. That's a great idea. It probably will be stressful for quite some time.
And we'll definitely be doing that as well.
Janston sends $3. Thank you, Janston. Good to see you with a little thumbs up emoji there.
Thank you, Jansen.
I think you're right about that. That it's going to be a little stressful for a while, and I'm already feeling it a little bit like anxious. I know David was today. I was in his live stream, and he was like, "This is going to be nuts." Like
it'll definitely be crazy.
Ride the lightning, Katie.
Yeah.
Ride the lightning.
You know what I think though is I truly believe that this year is going to be mostly a Walt Disney World year.
Yeah.
Just because they have the 50th going on, they're actually like farther. They're about a year ahead of us with reopening. But then I think the following year will be a lot more of Disneyland heavy things going on. So again, that's just my thoughts on it and like what my heart is telling me.
Some folks are saying show a utility bill if it's for California residents. Yeah.
But see, I
I don't know how that
understand
would
all
work
that,
on
no, but
an app though.
I'm understand. No, I'm not saying even on app. I'm saying when you actually go there. So, but the reason I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like, can you honestly see them like at the ticket going, okay, like do you
here's a good
imagine
point,
how
though.
long that would take?
Disney Queen 72 says when you purchase a ticket, billing address has to be California, like with payment plan. That's possible, but what if you bought multiple tickets on that same payment plan, and then I had people from out of state coming in? I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be way too hard to. Maybe they can do. Maybe I'm wrong, but because it does say that in the guidance, it does say it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just my brain is like, there's no way that's gonna happen, because that is how it's done normally for the Southern California residents thing. That's a good point, but this is like a whole different animal. This is like reopening with all these strict guidelines and reduced capacity and time frame and less cast members. So it's like a normal functioning Disneyland. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But you know, I could just see that being very hard to you know, I know what you're saying, like Sarah, that if the ID with the unqualified zip code, but again, that's me thinking of normal Disneyland. I'm not thinking of okay, so
a couple of donations.
Brian Garcia sends $5 and says they might go to winter hours like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and they need proof of residency that might go in the parts of the day that might have colored wristbands. It could be.
That's a good point.
There's people dedicated to like thinking about this, so I feel like
the think tank is fully active.
Yeah. The Big Avocado sends $10 and says Disney should be honorable and offer tickets to Legacy first. They did not do that for Touch of Disney after they announced they promised it. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Jeremy777 sends $5 and says, Spencer, Katie, welcome back. Was there anything you missed in your trip from Florida? Yes, there was a few things.
There always is.
I know one thing we definitely missed.
What was that?
And it was going back to Satuli Canteen.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I didn't get to go back.
Kingdom Lodge. What did I miss? You know, I wanted to go on Soarin'. I missed that.
Once again.
I wanted to go on, there was something else that I wanted to do that I didn't do. Now,
we also didn't do the Gorilla Falls Trail thing in Animal Kingdom.
True.
Something else, too.
There was something else. Those are the
I honestly
ones...
could have rode Carousel Progress a couple hundred more times.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. I was glad, though, the one day that we went back to Magic Kingdom, that both of us got to ride our favorite attractions that day, and that was really
nice.
Satisfying.
That was really nice.
And it was fun to watch Katie get to go on Small World again. And
that was fun.
You were pleasantly surprised with
really was.
how cool their Small World is. It gets a lot of bad rap.
People really hate on that
but it's got its own beauty and its own you know, silver linings to it. So it was really fun.
Honestly, like, I will say though, I just don't like to compare them. But, like, it had its own special thing, you know? So, I don't know.
Mia says, there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
We can't, like, not sing that song. It's so good. I'm going to Walt Disney World in May. Is there a restaurant you totally recommend? I love Sanaa.
Sanaa is at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah, we actually still have so many more we need to go to that I've already booked for our next trip. At some point.
Yeah.
So, like...
We really liked...
Well, looked into, I guess.
We also liked... what else did we like there? That was so good. There was so many.
I know. I'm trying to think.
I think theme park ones,
Are you thinking of, like, sit down?
I mean, Be Our Guest was amazing. I think that was on the first trip, but...
I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something else we really.
Oh, we missed
really
Homecoming at Disney Springs.
We
Courtney,
did. Yeah,
Courtney
that
just
was
brought
another
that
one
up.
we missed.
Oh, Paul, Disney Adventure Vlogs. You forgot People Mover. Yeah, well, it wasn't running yet, Paul.
Oh yeah.
Much to my dismay, I really thought we were going to get that
I did
while we
too.
were there because of the amount of time we were there. I thought it'll open up because I've
Yeah.
been testing it, but man,
It
no
didn't
People
happen.
Mover, no
I
moving.
feel like there was something else though. Oh, the reason we missed Homecoming too was because I think we were just too tired. I think we were like, listen, we're gonna sleep.
We did go to a big dinner.
Boathouse was good.
We did go to a big dinner with everybody one night, and it was a Friday night, I think, and so we checked Homecoming, packed. Reservations were full, and we couldn't get in. Like multiple places that we checked that night. We ended up going to a great place, but we
went to Enzo's Hideaway.
Enzo's Hideaway, amazing.
I can't wait to go back there. It was so good.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Nate was our fearless restaurateur leader. He knows that place like the back of his hand, like most of our friends there. But he really helped us out with getting a spot there that night. And
it was really, really nice though. It was really good. The pasta I had was so good. Oh, Beer Garden.
Oh,
that was like.
If you're in Epcot and you get a chance to get a reservation at the Beer Garden at the Germany Pavilion, you will have the best time. It's all you can eat. It's really good food, and
it's not even like it used to be. Like, because we went during the the pandemic.
We don't know any different.
And oh my gosh, it was so good. And sci-fi was really good too. I'm telling you, that's another one. People dogged on the sci-fi diner food, but sci-fi, that burger, maybe I was just really hungry, but that burger and milkshake was so good. Actually, I'm going to say almost every single thing I ate at Walt Disney World, I loved.
We get dogged a lot for liking all the food we eat, but we tend to make really good choices.
Yeah, maybe.
And so we luck out. And, if something doesn't taste good, I usually say it.
Well, no, we actually got people got so mad at us. We didn't like what was it? It was before Disneyland closed. There was something we didn't like, but also we had a predisposition to not liking it because it was bananas, and we don't like the taste of banana. But what was it? It was something. I know it was a Filipino inspired dish. Which I was surprised because I love all Filipino.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was over at Tropical Hideaway, and we didn't like it.
Oh, here at Disneyland.
Yes, and it was banana something, and lumpia. Now I like lumpia, but I did not like that lumpia because the banana did not taste right, and people got so upset at me. They were like, you don't know what you... And I'm like, listen, do you want me to lie to you or do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
So we got just, But again, that's not going to persuade us from telling you the truth. If we really don't like something, we're going to say it.
Sweet lumpia, they call it. Yes, Nana.
Yeah. But if you go back to that video, you could see we were like, ugh. And then I think at the time, I was really, really sick. This was right. I got sick twice before the Disney parks closed. Mm-hmm. So in, what was that, February? Yeah, February and March. Yeah, mostly February though. I lost my voice. I was sick.
Everybody got sick.
Dude, we were so
I got sick too. I had to go to the doctor. Yeah, it was heavy.
It was hard to breathe. It was so awful, but we were so sick. So it's crazy though that but the reason I'm saying that is because I wasn't tasting very much at that time. I remember it was hard for me to taste things. I was like, it didn't taste right. So.
Oh, Courtney said California Grill was also one of our favorites. Make sure you get there before sunset. The view over the water was amazing. We enjoyed it too, Courtney. We didn't get there by sunset. It was a little bit later. That's the only time we could get because it was packed. But we enjoyed it. It was really good. What a view up there, huh? Can you imagine being there when there's fireworks at California Grill?
Yeah, I mean, I would have just.
There was a few places we were at that had views that we were like, can you imagine if this was regular time?
Yeah. Steve sends us $8 and says, love the videos of your trip. Upload times are perfect for Sydney, Australia.
Oh, good.
Hope to get to Orlando and the parks in January if vaccinated. I hope we can.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
We're trying to look for right now because we're pretty low on the list for getting the vaccine. I'm trying to hope that we can just get the extra at some point. Patty sends $5 and says, welcome back. On Disneyland, do you think they'll prioritize people with previous tickets before they start selling? could take a while to get through those. I actually think the opposite, Patty. I think that they won't honor those previous tickets until later. I don't know why, but I have this like weird feeling that that's what they're gonna do.
Because they want to make it an even
Steven
shot for everybody.
Yeah, like I kind of have this like weird feeling that that's what they're gonna do. If that makes any sense. Like I just think that. I could be wrong. Ralder sends $5. Oh, Raul! Dang it! I do that every time. Welcome home, guys. So happy that our home is reopening soon. Us too. I can't wait. And I can't see any more of the Super Chats because after so much time, they just disappear now for us. I don't know if it's something on our account. It's like, there it is. Yeah,
I think
that's
you're caught up, though.
I
Did
hope
they say we
so.
missed one?
No,
we're caught up.
No,
We're
I
caught
don't
up.
know.
I just checked.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
What's happening whenever? Woo, yeah, exactly.
I know.
That is true.
I guess we'll go live again tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. Today's Talk About It Tuesday because there's lots to talk about, guys.
There really is.
This is a monumental day that we, I don't know, we felt it was necessary to
That's a good point, too, because Becky says, though we are out of state with tickets. So that's the reason. That was my reasoning.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Is because if you, because I think anybody could have bought tickets, whereas I think that could be a way to figure out, or it has something to do with the California-only people.
Right.
We haven't checked our P.O. box yet. We will probably later in the week. I don't know. We've been tired, like, and editing, and then we have so much to do in our personal lives.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we just, tax season and car stuff and just, all kinds of stuff. So
Chris says you guys look toasty. Yeah, well,
I got a little red. I sat in the sun.
Yeah, we sat out on the deck this morning. It was nice out. We had breakfast out there. Katie made some really good vittles. And we knew that the storm was coming, which it's looking like.
I know. I wish you guys could see.
It's still pretty clear out there.
Hold on. I wonder if I touch it, if it'll. Oh! There you go.
There's a little.
That was kind of fun.
Ocean drive-by.
Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, but see how it's like going by really quickly? Like
there's a mermaid on our deck. She's tiny.
Wait, did they think Toasty like we look drunk? Is that what that means?
I don't know.
No, we're just burnt. Look at this view right here.
You just ruined the background.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, you can kind of see. It was so
windy today. It's finally calmed down. It was literally white chop.
It looked like, so bad.
The wind was gusting like crazy. If you go to my Instagram story, you'll see it's still kind of going sideways.
It's still, it's really still going, man. But it was insane.
Man.
John sends $5 and said, I recently won the California lottery, so wanted to share my newfound wealth. I won $16 on a scratcher, so yeah, here's $5. Congrats on your win. I love scratchers. I actually love scratchers so much, it's actually ridiculous. If I buy, that's an idea. Maybe I'll do that for our next plane ride. Because I always need to have something like, I noticed I can't concentrate very well.
Fidget over here. I call her Fidget.
I am Fidget. I have ADHD. Tiffany sends $5 and says, I live in California and bought our tickets right before everything got shut down, hoping we could go in June. Love watching you. I hope so. I mean, I would hope that they would. My hope is that, so what I think and what I hope are two different things. So my hope is that, that they will give people that already bought tickets.
What's this? Lauren says, you guys have to watch Disney Plus uploaded a 1977 Disney World special complete with commercials. It's epic, features Musketeers at River Country.
I have seen that.
We kind of watched a little bit of that, right?
We did watch it. It's very good. Very good.
Good call, Lauren. Good call. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yes, good suggestion.
Get a Nintendo Switch, pause, EE says. Goes on airplane mode. That'd be cool.
I didn't know that.
And Mark Bram. Yes, Mark Bram, you are 100% right.
That's
Spencer's still waiting for his foot massage. Thank you.
Is SeaWorld on your list? It's always on our list, but, here's another thing. We had every intention to go to SeaWorld while we were in Orlando, as we have passes to those parks.
Yeah.
We did make it to Aquatica, as you can see from our video.
Awesome. Yeah.
But we had the choice to go back and do another day at Flower Garden at Epcot, or to just go to Epcot, and we decided we really just wanted to make it a date. We filmed it.
Yeah.
But it was
a hot date.
It was a very hot date.
Glasses are fogging up. Woo!
Well, that's how hot it was. See,
that hot.
We filmed it though, so you'll get to see it. But it was just like our day to just kind of do what we wanted, and we tried a lot more Flower and Garden Festival foods.
Courtney says, "Can't wait to see the dolphin footage." That's from that day.
Dolphin footage. Dolphin footage. Oh, dolphin footage.
That's all we're gonna say. Don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it, but it was so good. No, you don't need additional passes for Flower and Garden. If you go to Epcot, you get to Flower and Garden.
Here's a good question.
Soul away.
Andrea Delgado says, "Do you guys think that when Disney opens, the rides are going to be open?"
Yeah.
Yes. But there was some rumor about indoor rides.
No, that's called people not reading.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what that was. It was people.
So that was just a rumor?
Not reading, because it was I didn't see one bit of text. Like Dylan and I actually looked.
Okay, well that's why I'm asking, because this is where we
Dylan and I
talk about
actually
those
read,
things.
and we're looking everywhere, and we're like, where did it say it can't? However, in people that didn't read's defense, I think that maybe it originally said that somewhere, so
Yeah.
they were kind of going off of that, and they
Yeah.
weren't looking at the revised tier restructuring thing. So I wasn't saying that as like a mean thing. I was just saying I think people just weren't reading.
Terry Robinson, thank you for your donation. I just noticed next week's What's Happening Wednesday is on St. Patrick's Day. Yes, I know that.
Wait,
I was
what?
very excited about that.
Next week?
Not next week. Then that St. Patrick's Day is on a What's Happening Wednesday.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Let me get these super chats before they disappear. Hi, Pixar Charlie.
Charlie's in the
Alyssa
house.
sends $3 and said, "Did you guys ever get a chance to go to Disney Boardwalk?" So funny
Something
story
else,
about that.
we missed.
Yeah. So we, how do I explain?
We got
this?
rained out.
We got rained out. We didn't have our umbrellas or anything that day because we were like, oh, we're gonna go back. Blah blah blah. Long story short, right as we were about to walk over to the boardwalk,
Yeah.
downpour. We made
Yeah.
it within minutes to get back into Beach Club, and you know what we said to ourselves? We will make it another time if
Yeah.
we do every single thing on this
We saw
trip.
it from afar and we're like, look how cool that looks.
But you know, what are you gonna do? But
That's how big it is there, that even
can
in the
do
amount of
so
time that we
much.
spent there in the last 2 months, I mean,
you can
still-
do so much. So oops, I'm a little bit behind. Only one more week of Shamrock Shakes.
I
Wow.
know.
So weird to think that last year at this time, were we on lockdown? Home is where the vlog is?
not yet.
Oh, dang. I
March
thought we were-
13th is when it was the last day of Disneyland.
Oh boy. Kristen sends $5 and says, "Hey guys, loved all your videos from Walt Disney World. I just bought a Canon G7X Mark II for
Nice.
family videos. What do you use for editing your videos? Cute hat, Katie. Thank you. It's from Aquatica."
Kristen, we just we use iMovie, and it works great for
Basic.
for what we do.
We don't make very technical edits.
No, we don't, and it really, I'm able to do everything I want to do, give or take, because like I said, we keep it pretty simple, and
We kind of
So-
like that style though for us. We always said that when we first started this channel,
yeah,
this is absolutely nothing against anybody who does get technical, but we like the look and the style of it feeling very like homegrown and like kind of lo-fi. We don't want big technical thing. Again, absolutely nothing wrong with anybody who does this. That's their style. It's kind of like
it's just our thing.
somebody may choose to drive a Tesla, somebody may choose to drive a bus. Like, it's just what we like and what we want for our viewers. It's like when we decided to do this channel, we said we wanted it to be very, very just no technical, like no special things. We just want it to be.
We just want our primary goal is to translate the feeling that we're having
and realness
to you guys and make you feel like you're there with us, as well as express and exude how we're feeling via the video.
Right. And I think
and that's it.
I think there was another thing, because we also know how we are. So if we were worried about like high tech like shots, or sometimes we do get really pretty shots, but for us it was like if we knew we could spend like, I don't know, $7,000 on a really fancy camera, we would start focusing more on that and less on what we're doing to have fun.
I
Now,
would be
some
so
people
stressed
can do
out.
all of that, but we
I'd
can't.
be so stressed out that I would hurt the camera or something.
Right, like we would just
But
not.
props
it's
to
not,
people who
Sure.
can do that. Like Dylan has a really sick camera,
And he can do it.
And he can do it.
We
And
can't.
so,
We would start focusing on everything else, and and then I think again too,
we
like
can't handle it. Put
yeah,
it
we
that.
can't.
We just
We
can't
can't,
handle
yeah.
it. We need our little simple deal, and we're
And it
simpletons.
is true. It's
We're
true.
very
It's like
simple
at
folk.
the end of the day, when we review our video before we post it, we're like, that looked too technical. Like we'll actually take things that look too technical. We'll take it out because we want it to look like it's like we just it's so weird. It's like same thing with our live streams. We want it to be just kind of like we would rather mess up and be real with you. And another thing is too, like for instance, this is a really good example that I should bring up. The last live stream we did was over in Epcot, and I was so stressed out. I was tired. And when I get anxious, I as you all know. And then the ride thing, what was it going off? The test track?
Test track we were right by Test Track, and the announcements for social distancing and safety briefings were happening at a very frequent rate, more so than we've ever heard, as well as the ride went down. So they were notifying people like that, the rides, we're trying to get the ride back up, blah, blah, blah. We must have had about 17 safety announcements blaring over what we were doing. And so it was a little distracting. And
on top of that happening, and then I think we started to just, I started to just go off. Like I started talking and I'm like, you know what, bleh. And, I try to think a little bit before I speak, but sometimes you could tell I was afraid. Thank you, Tina. I was really
frayed, like a
now,
rope.
Now, this was again when we did this channel, we said to ourselves, when we do bad live streams or we say things incorrectly, although we get so much hate and people get mad at us, I'm telling you, we got so many comments on that video of people saying like this, they're all valid. You can think whatever you want. And that's
Alex
great.
the Lou, what's up, man? I just want to say hi to Alex.
But we could have just deleted the live stream. Really, we could have. But I think
Terry, at least it wasn't dragging chairs.
But
Oh
I
my
think
gosh,
I think it was better though that we discussed it's better to leave it up. And at least you'll know, like, at least you're going to, because you guys pretty much see our everyday lives. You see every part of us. And it's not easy, but I said we do it because we love it. But
it's not
you see
easy.
Everything. So you're going to see some bad days.
Pete Dragon's song. It's not easy.
So you're going to see some bad days and some good days. Some days we're not getting along. Some days we're really loving each other. Some days we're... what's that word where you kind of don't care and you're just like, yeah.
Uninhibited?
Yeah, some days you're tired. Some days I'm unhinged, but, that was one of those days I was unhinged. I was pretty anxious and nervous and really irritated, to be honest with you. I was really just tired and, But anyways, so that was that, and so that was the part of our channel.
Pharaoh family. Thank you for that generous donation. Hi, y'all. The whole Pharaoh fam is back together and watching after a long deployment. Yes.
Thank you.
An awesome surprise announcement y'all helped us out with. Remember that, Katie?
Yeah.
We were glad to be here for the Talk About It Tuesday and for Disney to open back up.
Us
Pharaohs,
too.
we are so happy.
Thank you
that the
so
Pharaoh
much.
crew is back together, incomplete. Everybody's safe. That is, I've got chills.
Nothing
That's
better
amazing.
than that.
Very happy about that.
Fantastic. Congratulations on being back together.
Yeah.
Alyssa sends $5 and says, it was like seeing the Avengers when all of you YouTubers met up. So cool to see that. Thanks for sharing those moments. Loved it. So happy you love that.
That's always a blast.
And we missed another one way up there, and it is not there. Hold on, I think I found it. Kristen sends $5 and says, oh, no, that wasn't it. Madeline sends $5 and says, I'm celebrating my birthday at Magic Kingdom this summer. Well, happy early birthday. It will also be my first time at Walt Disney World. Do you have a good recommendation, restaurant recommendation for Magic Kingdom? Honestly, can I be really honest with you? There's a lot of great dining options there, but if you can't have Cinderella's Royal Table or Be Our Guest, I am telling you.
I know what she's going to say.
You know where I'm going.
Liberty Tree?
Oh, baby.
Liberty Tree in
Liberty Square.
Liberty Square. Amazing, all you can eat. We didn't eat in the main dining room. We ate because of the situation.
Diamond Horseshoe.
They moved us over to Diamond Horseshoe, which was really special. It was like being in the Golden Horseshoe at Disneyland, in the hall. You know what I mean? But the food and the service, amazing. The mac and cheese, whoa.
Yeah, I think the fact that you could get bowls of unlimited mac and cheese, and it was just home style, like comfort food.
Yeah.
Now, in August or July, I don't know if you're really going to want that, but I don't know. There's something
we haven't been
about
to Cinderella,
it.
so we can't really
we can't really judge
but we
that.
hear good things,
we
right?
did Skipper Canteen.
Oh, that was good. I liked that.
Well, that video's not out yet, so I don't think, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, that video's not out, right? But I don't know. I'm just going to say Liberty Tree because it just, so good. It's so comforting. And then you're sitting in a Disney park. I don't know. But then also you have over like Sunny Eclipse at Starlight Cafe.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, good. Jason's here. One of our moderators.
Jason.
I don't know if Victor's here.
I haven't seen Vic yet.
And if he did say hi, I missed it.
Disney Lost Boys and Girls says, hey there, Best Life and Beyond. Today is indeed an amazing day. Happy for 10,000 cast members that will be able to return to work.
Heck yeah.
Good point.
Amen to
that. That is, and then more, I'm sure, as things progress. But 10,000, that's a big chunk of folks.
That's how we get there.
And we love our cast members. We are always very pro cast member. And let me tell you that they're the ones who make the magic when it comes to Disney. They are the purveyors of magic. They make it happen. And I'll tell you, I've seen it happen for folks. It's happened to us. And there's something special about being a cast member because you want to be there.
Yeah.
You love Disney and you want to spread that Walt Disney vibe and that mission statement. So
now another thing is too, I'm seeing a lot of questions about when are tickets going on sale. So remember, this is like I said, I was kind of reading the fine print. Chapek on his announcement said we hope to open at the end of April. That doesn't mean for sure. So remember, just like the April 1st thing, until we actually have a date, it's like, but it is also another step to celebrate for multiple reasons, because just like we got the April 1st saying like they're allowed to, this is basically saying this is our goal.
Right.
We should be very happy about it. We're happy for cast member reasons. We're happy for all of our reasons and our own personal reasons that we're just happy that we get to go back. So, I think it's just a good thing. But we don't know about sales for the ticket sales because, we don't even have a date yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being in May, though, just because there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
So
it may be May.
It may be May. It's gonna be May. The limited reopening would not include indoor rides. Gally read this in an article, but I think that was the first article.
That was prior. Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm not 100% sure, but I believe when I went to reread it, it was the revised thing that's where we got April from. However, Dylan and I did look and we couldn't find it. Frank sends $5. Thank you, Frank. How does it feel to be back in California? It feels very good.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels very weird because they're just in two different states right now. Not literally state, but they're in two different states where we could just, when you're in Florida, you could like go to a restaurant and just meet your friends and go out to eat, whereas we can't really do that here. However, we're staying home anyway. So it feels weird as far as that's concerned. Like we're kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's odd, but it's good to be home. We're happy that we have a place at the beach, because it's really nice to relax with that,
Yeah.
So
all the good negative ions. The good ions are the negative ions that you get from the ocean.
Are you sure about that? Okay.
Yeah, because I remember thinking, somebody said it a long time ago, and I was like, negative ions? Don't you want the positive ones? Like, no. You want the negative ions.
That's interesting. We miss Florida. I do, though. It was like...
Yeah, we keep getting comments about indoor rides. We just don't know that yet. They haven't actually said... so we'll have
heard limited capacity of indoor rides, which pretty much is this, common sense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't think they're going to go full capacity, especially with how slow things will be in California. California, every state is just different, and it's going to be very different. My grandma is great. My Oma is fantastic. Thank you for asking. She got her second vaccine a while ago, so she's doing good. She's fully vaccinated and has been vaccinated. She had a small medical procedure. Doing great, though. James sends $5 and says,
Thanks,
"Hiya,
James.
we're on the verge of writing off California for good and doing Florida from now on." Well,
Hey.
I mean, we always knew that it was going to come back, but I totally can understand how you would feel about like writing it off, because and don't shame people for doing that, because I think everybody's like mental state is very different, and
Yeah.
sometimes you reach your limit of like, I can't wait anymore. I'm upset, and I don't feel bad. I don't judge
And
anybody.
people's, tolerance levels and acceptance levels are all
Thank
different.
you. That's what I was trying to say.
That's a good plan. If it works for you, that's awesome. And you'll have a blast because they're doing a great job out there.
And I think you should do whatever makes you happy.
Oh,
Really.
here's a good question. Just let Magic Kingdom open late this week and slow at night. Joffrey's over Starbucks. We could say that.
Joffrey's. Sorry.
Oh, Jason, here, from the mouth of an expert. We were limited indoor rides when we opened, so it'll probably be similar to our opening phases as we copied Shanghai. Okay.
See, so I think it will be just limited. Travel plans with Kyle sends $5. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, tired of people trying to stop people from having their own opinions. Yeah, just because you don't agree with it, it
Right.
doesn't make them wrong or right.
You're
Remember,
allowed to have your opinion. It's a free country.
and you're also allowed to have your feelings, because feelings,
Yeah.
I say this all the time, feelings are not wrong.
Good point, Alyssa.
Feelings are not right. Feelings just are. They just are. It's not wrong to be hungry. It's not wrong to be mad.
Amy Tim also says people just need to stop worrying about what other people do and worry about yourself and your own happiness. That's
true.
right. That's
You should care about others. I think you can help
agree to
if-
disagree and do it respectfully. Yes, Andrea. I always say that. Agree to disagree. It's
Right,
okay.
right.
It's
I mean,
completely okay.
it's definitely a good thing, but
That's what makes the world go round. If we were all the same, you know how boring this world would be?
and if everybody agreed
Oh,
on every little thing.
Gosh.
We're having audio issues? That's weird. I wonder why.
Did I get that sweater at the park? Yes, I did. This is
Yeah, we both got it.
from Disneyland.
Is that? Oh yeah, because mine is
It's even
somewhere.
it's even got thumb holes so you can like get
She's a
super
good one.
tech. Like I can hold on to the rides.
Do you think it will be impossible to get tickets to Disneyland in May and June? Yeah, probably.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be very hard.
100% it's gonna be difficult.
I don't know why we're having audio issues, because there's nothing on our end that's happening. Maybe exit and come back and
Somebody
see
said
if that'll
static.
help. See, remember when I said we had, it's static. Sounds like you're making popcorn. Weird. I wonder why. That's really odd.
Crackling. No audio issue here, says Big Avocado.
Well, that's one person, though. It seems like the majority are. Carolina sends $5 and says, "Hi, guys. My family loves watching you, especially my 2-year-old. Her name is Ariel, and we can't wait to be back on the 22nd for Taste of Disney." Well, hi, Ariel. I'm sorry that it's not working. It's fine. No static. It is a little staticky. I don't know what would cause that or how to fix it. So if anybody knows how to fix it, then I don't know. Where is the mic on the iPhone? Here, we're gonna rub it and we'll see if that helps. You sound distorted. It's very minimal.
Here, I'm gonna go in the other room and check it.
Okay,
I'll be back.
you listen to me. You listen to me now, son.
No thanks.
I can't, okay, he's listening to it and it says, we don't have any wires. We literally just have our iPhone and that's it. Like I said, no technical stuff here. I don't know. Alyssa says $3 and says, have you guys watched Raya and The Last Dragon? We haven't yet.
It is a little staticky. It's not bad, but it could be due to the weather.
Is it really staticky?
It's just barely.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I
You can
apologize.
still hear what we're saying. It's just a little bit crackly.
I'm sorry for your ears, but here's what we were talking about earlier.
I want to say it's from from the wind. It was so windy. Maybe it's like a static thing.
Yeah, the wind is really bad. But I wouldn't know where to blow on it, though. Like on the microphone thing, I wouldn't know where that is.
I thought the mic was down here.
Half of your head's cut off.
Well, yeah, it's just because I'm looking at.
It's not that bad. Okay.
It's not that bad.
With the something moving behind you, with the water moving behind you, it's like you're on a cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we feel like
cruising
that a lot.
Disney.
Star Wars Legacy sends $10. Thank you, Star Wars Legacy.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's how the water is moving.
So minimal, it's not worth mentioning. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But everybody's probably hearing it differently, though. It might be louder for some folks. So, you know. Yes, Terry, I felt it the second I said it. World of Disney has some cool Small World mugs, Mary Blair design. You know, World of Disney also, maybe it's not World of Disney, but Jared Mariyama did a collection, and I want to go see it. Kate, I'm fine. Oh boy. More staticky when you lean forward. Okay. Stephanie sends $10 and says, love you guys. Hoping to run into you one day. I hope so. We are not in Florida. We're back in Malibu. Tiffany sends $5 and says, my husband and I love watching you both. You both brighten our days. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Your food Instagram stories.
Did you, I thought I saw her last name, Gallegos, but I thought it was something else.
I would have never been able to pronounce that. That would have been a Giuseppe moment for me.
Yeah.
24 fan sends $5 and says, would you ever want to see the international Disney parks?
Oh,
totally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to sit still on an airplane for that long, but we'll figure it out.
We're going to knock her out like you had to do for B.A. Baracus on the A-Team. You got to drug him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You have to slip a Mickey in your drink. See what I did there?
I don't want to take anything, though. That's why I'm straight edge. Michelle sends $5 and says, love you guys. Any plans for not soon? Probably not.
See what you did there?
For a few reasons, but we will be doing Universals.
Say goodbye to Pixar Charlie. See ya!
Bye, Charlie!
Yeah, we just don't have a lot of time, and we had to kind of cut our... how do you say this?
We had
to choose, yeah, and it was the Knots thing we've done so many times, and it's the same thing essentially. And,
well, it's Boysenberry.
It's Boysenberry, which we've done.
Essentially.
But we had to choose because we have so much going on in our personal life right now, things that we have to take care of, that it was like we couldn't do.
That being said, though, it's not 100%. We're still actively trying. But
right.
If we had to basically choose between Knott's and Universal, and since we've done Knott's before, we went with Universal, and then if it can happen, we will try.
Correct.
So no promises though. Kevin Black sends $5 and says, "Miss you guys. Hope to see you soon. Both. You got your first shot. Good job.
Nice.
World of Disney. Tim. Hi friends. Hope all is well. Can't wait to see you at Disneyland now that you're back from Walt Disney World. I miss you so much, Tim. It hurts. I'm not going to lie. When are you guys returning to Florida? Very soon. So our plan is to probably go to Florida multiple times a year.
Yeah.
Whether Disneyland's open or not, it's like once you get the Walt Disney World bug, you have it forever.
Yeah.
I'd say. And but we don't have a definitive date set. I did look into reservations and stuff, and I've made a list of places we want to eat at and go to.
We have to wish a happy birthday. Hey, Mario.
Where?
Mario, happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday. I didn't see the message.
Well, I did.
So we're definitely
Jason, you finally drank that WDW
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid. That's right, dude.
Your screen is very dark. You should turn up the brightness. I think that's why it's making it hard for you to see.
We have to wish.
It's the volume. Cowgirl Ortega sends $2 and says, "Yay, you're back. Hope to run into you guys soon at Downtown Disney." I hope so. How was the butterbeer ice cream? Okay, so I need to know. Maybe you butterbeerians can help me. So I don't know if we have to actually watch all the Harry Potter movies, which we might do tonight. That's one of the things, depending on, we have to move a TV. But maybe you butterbeerians can help me here. So we went and ate at the Three Broomsticks.
Yes.
If you watched our video,
broomsticks,
for all of you that watched our video, you would know. But we ordered the butterbeer ice cream, and I don't know if I got butterbeer ice cream. Can someone explain to me? Because it tasted 100% like vanilla and like
with a marble
chocolate swirl in it.
Yeah.
It did not taste like butterbeer in my opinion.
It was good, but I don't know if it was...
not that it wasn't great because I'm a picky ice cream person, but are you sure that that was butterbeer ice cream? Can you confirm that?
Because I thought it would taste more butterscotchy like butterbeer.
Yeah, like the butterbeer taste, but it didn't.
Yeah.
How many mini ears did you have, Katie? Oh, I have a lot. Yes, we watched your video. See? It's supposed to taste basically like butterscotch. Okay, because it didn't. It was chocolate and vanilla tasting. So, I don't know. I don't think that's what I had. Is it anybody, can you tell me? Just got a Topo Chico. Ooh, Topo Chico's good. I've heard it tastes different than the drink. Yes, Spencer is a little bit Irish. I don't know how much, though. How much?
I am, I don't know, probably a quarter because I'm Dutch, I'm Irish, I'm American Indian.
You're a mix.
I'm British. I've got a whole
Steph
lot going
sends
on.
$5 and says, I hear you're friends with a little insider. What does Patrick think of Disneyland reopening? I haven't talked to him, so I would.
He's probably very excited. I would say he's been very lonely. That's why he's been coming to Walt Disney World with us and stowing away. So I imagine he's probably getting the yard ready out there by Indiana. Did you know he lives in a tree?
Nope, don't you even go there.
So he's probably getting the yard ready.
Gary sends $5 and says, I'm off now, guys, as it's 2 a.m. here in the UK. Well, good night. Thank you so much for the amazing stream. Take care of yourselves. You take care of yourself as well. Patrick called you at 3 a.m., but you were sleeping.
That's what he does. He must have been on a bender, I'll tell you that.
Gosh.
Jason's one of his good friends.
Stuart and Janice celebrated their wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, Stuart and Janice.
13th. That's awesome.
They're remember when we were talking about the people that watch every video of ours? Stuart and Janice. Their family.
Be like Stuart and
every
Janice.
video.
You gotta be like Stuart and Janice.
Be like Stuart and Janice. Watch every video.
Yeah.
Every video. But happy anniversary, you two. Tell Patrick next Wednesday is my birthday too. Oh boy. Happy 13th. Good. Everybody's wishing them a happy.
Let's hit the road, Jack. Says good to see you guys. It started flying by.
I know.
Where'd it go? He's making a drinky poo while he listens.
Okay. Wesley sends $5 and says mailing to your P.O. box tomorrow. It's something I got from Walt Disney Hometown Museum that I think you guys would like.
Wow.
I love you guys. Well, thank you. That's very thoughtful of you.
Very excited.
Jesus sends $10 and says, love the videos. My daughter Penelope and I watch your videos all the time. You inspired me to start my own channel.
Oh, good.
Segovia World. I hope I said that right.
Sounded right to me.
And got back from Walt Disney World not too long ago. Was hoping to run into. That was kind of the hard thing. Is
good luck with your channel.
Yeah, we did run into many people. But some we could stop for a minute and some we couldn't, and some we got to like actually go out and eat with, and some we didn't. So it was just hard. There was a lot of people there, but hopefully, as time goes on, we'll run into more people.
California Living 707 says, what tribe Spence? I'm Coast Miwok from Graton Rancheria. If I said that right, I am Choctaw Indian. We used to think that we were Cherokee, but we were mistaken. We are Choctaw.
Katie, you can read the Harry Potter books on the plane. They're really good. I don't know if I can read on the plane yet. I will try that, though. But I will try.
Maybe a book on tape.
Oh, Janice sends $5.
Janice!
We're watching right now. Love the shout out.
What's up, you guys?
Glad you're back on the West
anniversary.
Coast. Love you. Love you, Janice. Can you post a recipe of what you put on your avocado toast? Oh, it's actually really simple. I don't even need to post that. So on our avocado toast, we just use sourdough bread. It's good for your gut health. It's a lot more calories than the light bread, but we use sourdough. And then I put the Brummel and Brown, so it's lower calorie, kind of like a yogurt-based butter. I just put a thin layer of that, and then we just mash up a little bit of an avocado and lime juice, salt, pepper. That's it. And then we spread it on, put a little tomato, salt, and pepper, and cilantro. That's our favorite. I missed your super chat, Zoe. Oh no.
I'm looking back for it. I don't
see it, Zoe. I don't see it. if you have your message, I'm so sorry. I hate when we miss these. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Stuart. You're so great, Stuart. We've been enjoying your Florida stuff. Yeah, some people either like love it or hate it. BP Ianeshi sends $2 and says, "How was the flight back?" So I did a very lengthy Instagram story. We didn't actually film our flight back because we were absolutely to the point of exhaustion where we couldn't see straight. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was actually, I had a small freak out because it was a smaller plane.
Yeah.
And it's little things that, like, so I'm expecting a certain thing, and then something goes awry, and it triggers me to cause a small anxiety attack. But I found that it made no difference, except for I had to walk all the way to the back of the plane just to go pee, and I'm a nervous peer, so I had to go make that walk about 14 times on a 5.5-hour flight, which was not fun. So, you know, but it was better than all the others, I would say. Sean sends $5 and says, "Spencer, can I buy you a beer on the 18th?
Sure.
Not if you're in California, though, huh? Because we couldn't go. Oh, maybe if you have an outdoor drinking thing in California, maybe they have something like that. I don't know.
What are we doing on the 18th?
I don't know.
Is that Universal?
Oh, no, that's Touch of Disney. Doy,
Touch of
Katie.
Disney.
Oh,
Sorry.
my gosh. I'm
Sorry,
thinking...
that's how tired we are.
Yeah, we are 100% jet lagged. We also still think we're in Florida. 100%. Like, our brains right now, what time is it? 6 here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's not 6. It feels like 9 or 10 p.m. at night. Yeah, so, wow. I can't believe we just didn't realize it. Would you guys go to Aulani? 100%, especially
Sure.
now that, like, things are reopening in Aulani. Yeah, we're totally going to do that. Yes, we've did a Home is Where the Vlog Is episode at Randy's Donuts.
Yeah.
At some point during the lockdown. I want to say it was like halfway through.
Yeah, somewhere in there when we were doing all the takeout.
And I know one opened in Costa Mesa, but I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that. It was on our itinerary, but I don't know for sure. I can't wait for you guys to do a video record Taste of Disney. I couldn't get a ticket, but I'm excited about Walt Disney World in April. Love you both. Yeah, we love both parks, honestly.
Yeah.
We love both parks.
Yeah.
You know, it is...
Thank you, Raul. He likes my Disneyland sweater.
I know. We both bought that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We bought matching of those.
I like the color. I like the
I forgot
hood.
when we bought it.
Interior color.
It's a good one. Mine says Disneyland too. See? I forgot I bought this.
Yeah.
That's an old one.
It's like a Senor Lopez from
I'm
Mexico.
gonna bring this whenever I have this here at the beach because
It's a very
use it.
beachy,
It's a beachy
sweater.
thing, and
Yeah.
it's very soft and comfortable. Any feelings on the year pass of Disneyland closing? Personally, I still feel sad. Oh, heartbroken about it.
Yeah,
100%.
we it's weird. We constantly kind of revisit that because it seems like every month that has gone by. I remember when we hit the 6-month mark and we thought, whoa. I remember hitting 1 month and thought, whoa. And then every couple of months we go, whoa, can you believe it's been this long? Can you believe in 3 months it's going to be a year? Can you believe next month it's going to be a year? Can you believe it's been a year? Like, we've done it so much that it's, you know.
And that's where we got, like, again, in our last live stream, we got a lot of, like, people that were very upset with us because we were honest about the fact that we don't think it should be closed this long. I think that they've been doing a really good job at Walt Disney World, and it's heartbreaking to see that it wasn't done at Disneyland because our cast members deserve to be back there too, because they're doing such a good job in Walt Disney World, in our opinion. But again, that's just our opinion. Doesn't mean we know everything. We're not epidemiologists. We just go off of our observations and, you know, but that's where that came under fire a lot. No, I'm not working as an LVN anymore. I stopped doing that just after the pandemic started. I had to kind of make a decision. It started, though, with Binky really needing my attention full time. And a lot of people are probably going to go, wow, you really did that because of your dog. Yes, I did. She was a child to me. She didn't matter that she was actually a canine species. Like, to me, she didn't feel that way. An LVN is just a nurse. It's under an RN, a registered nurse. So you would also call it a practical nurse, I guess, or a LPN in some states. But anyway, so yeah, and then with YouTube, we just had to make the decision. I did, and it was either this or go back to that. It was impossible to do both, and that's what happened.
Douglas Hayden says, "How come I never saw you guys fly back to California?" We didn't film it.
We were too tired.
We were too tired.
You would have basically had like a camera just going.
We had to get up. We had to get up at 5 till it was.
It was rough.
Aloha from Hawaii. You guys crack us up. Mahalo for the laughs. Thank you, Kia. Katie, love your sweater. Where can I buy one?
At World of Disney. World of Disney.
Again, your life, your decision. People can bug off. Thank you, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be in Orlando in October for the celebrations? We believe we will.
We're going to definitely be there. We have Magic Kingdom reservations for October 1st, and then we'll be at Epcot on the 2nd.
So you're not working? No, we are working very hard. Both of us are working very hard.
I can assure you I've lost more sleep doing this.
Yeah, this is a 24-hour gig, pretty much.
24 hours.
We dedicate ourselves to YouTube, and it is a heck of a lot of work.
We love it, though.
I'm glad that it comes off like it looks like we're just kind of...
doing nothing.
Yeah, like, messing around all the time. But let me tell you, it takes a lot of work to have this much fun.
And then you're also trying to live your actual life on top of it. So always remember, too, it's like we're doing daily content 90% of the time, 99% of the time. And so we're also trying to have a relationship, care for our families, care for our own mental state, take care of house,
Yeah.
There's a lot. It's a lot. And again, it's not that we didn't choose it, but...
And it's, for us, the reason we call it Best Life and Beyond is because it's all-encompassing, and it's us trying to live our best lives because we enjoy making the videos. Is it hard work? Yes. Do we enjoy that hard work? Yes.
Yeah.
If you're one of those people who is satisfied with what you're doing and you love what you do, it's not like work, even though it's so hard to say. It's like it's work, but we enjoy it, and I'm gratified by.
But I think with anything that you do, hardships come with that.
Yeah, like if you're
challenges.
You're an artist, which I'm an artist, and I do a painting. I work so hard at a painting, and when I'm done, I feel so good about it because it was a journey. The process itself is part of why I do it. Same with doing these videos. The art of doing this, the process of doing the video is part of why I like to do it.
Creating it, and planning it, and
But
so I would definitely say that that's something that and I even people that kind of ripped on me. Actually, some people didn't rip on me, but they just shared distaste on. But then there were some people that ripped on me. But for that last live stream, and I kind of went off a little bit. I was like, listen, I would love to see you come and do this. Not that you chose.
Here she goes. Watch out.
But I was trying to say though, put yourself in front of 1,200 people and tell me you're not going to make a mistake or have anxiety or So I'm like, be careful, because the reason they're going off is you're siding on the side of think of the humans, and you're trying to be humanitarian, but then it's then actually practice what you preach and try to think about it can actually be a challenge. It's not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, and try to follow all these comments and not interrupt Spencer. I'm going to interrupt him at the end of the day. That's just how it works. If he had a problem, remember, he edits the videos.
I get her back for it.
Yeah, we have our relationship. I interrupt him, and it irritates people to no end, but unfortunately,
Well, kind of like Katie says. Go out there and point a camera in your own face in public, make a video,
and
edit
follow
it,
comments.
put it on YouTube.
Well, even I'm talking about the live streams alone.
Oh yeah, but
right?
I'm just saying.
Follow comments.
But even my point though, my point is, go put a camera in your own face and go try to be yourself in public. Edit that video, put it up on YouTube. See how much work.
Day,
just that amount of work alone for one video.
Worry about the internet connection, tags, titles.
You'll see how much work it is, and
yes.
We're not the best at it.
And that's very good too. Christine says, always be teachable, take in constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Very much so. There's always people that'll say, hey, I think this is a good thing that you can, try to work on. And we love that. Like, I think that's so kind, though, to do that. But, like, it's where people come in and they just, like, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just, and then we get, we talk about, we try to share information about, this is what's happening in our state. And it's like, well, you're this side and you're this side. And it's like, we're actually not.
Erica makes a good point. Erica says if they have such a problem, they don't have to follow your videos. That's true. But they still tend to want to come and... we provide them with a platform to complain, which we're, sometimes I've said that to people, like, hey, you're lucky that we've given you a place to complain.
Yeah.
Anyways.
24
back
fans.
to you guys.
Wow, you moved it.
Well, what about that one?
This is first. 24 fans sends $2 and says, fully support all you said in the last live stream. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And that's another thing, too. It's like, I think that brings up a good point. If you always feel free that you can say, hey, I think otherwise, that's totally okay with us. Just be respectful if you can. Sarah sends $5 and says, I interrupt my hubby too. Happy together for 2 decades now.
Oh,
Thank
Sarah.
you. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things like when you're talking and then I'm just a blabber on top of it. Oh boy. Like it's a struggle. And he's also like, he thinks about what he says and then says it very slowly. Whereas I just whatever comes to my mind. Just comes off. So you mix those two together, it's just what happens.
Did you get this one?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, I did.
Okay.
Wait, order to go. Oh, wait.
No, that was the second one for that.
Oh, okay. BP, I'm going to just say BP sends $5 and says, I booked my first trip to Walt Disney World in May. I've only ever been to Disneyland. Oh, my gosh, you're going to have so much fun. Any suggestions on the order to go parks? Order to go
to the parks and the
rides. And the ride. Oh, order to go to. I thought you meant to go.
In what order? So, I think this is just me, and because you've been to Disneyland, as you've said, I say go to Magic Kingdom first because it's like touching base with the closest thing to Disneyland because there's the castle and there's Main Street and there's a lot of familiar elements to it, right? Mm-hmm. You're watch the horizon line. Right
I know
there.
I am. This was falling.
I know.
That's why I was trying to fix it.
Let me take care of that.
Sorry, guys.
The director in me just can't let you.
Well, no, it started falling. I stopped it.
We got it. Okay.
Okay.
I say Magic Kingdom first, like I said, because it's so close to Disneyland in certain elements that you have a Main Street, a castle, the magic itself, monorails, the whole bit. Then I would say, then it's a toss-up.
I would say Epcot.
Epcot second. Mm-hmm. And then
Animal Kingdom,
and then Studios.
Mm-hmm. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Now, first ride at Walt Disney World, that's a tough one.
Best remove them. AKA Big Thunder Mountain, for those of you that don't know. Amber sends $5 and says, can you wish my mom a happy 60th? Of course, we love you guys and watch all the time. She says she will give you a big hug if she ever meets you. We will take that hug and give her another big hug.
What's her name?
So happy birthday to your mom, Amber. She might not want to say it.
Okay.
But happy birthday to your mom. Hope your birthday, your 60th, that's a big deal.
Oh, that's awesome.
You're basically VIP status now in the world. Loved the Epcot blog. I died and went to heaven when I saw all the YouTubers together. That was so much fun. It's always pretty hectic because we're all like, rah!
And we have such great respect for all of those folks. They all work so hard and on top of it are just the sweetest, nicest people. Now, I don't know how that works, why that is, but I'll tell you, maybe it's because they do work so hard and they just get it, and maybe that's why they're popular, because we're really, how do I say this? I'm really flattered to be able to hang out with those talents. Those people are all so talented.
And fun.
And I always feel like,
kind.
Man, I could learn I learned so much from all of them. And just to get to hang out with them and enjoy a meal and just to share any kind of airspace with them it's a pleasure. It is unbelievable. And I step out of myself sometimes and I go, how did this even happen? This is so cool. Like, I look up to all these people.
It's truly like a gratitude moment, like I had this morning.
It's so cool.
Chris sends $5. Thank you, Chris. Another thing I would say, too, is a few people didn't see other YouTubers that were there, like I know Prince Charming Dev. I know, like, we ran into
what a sweetheart he is,
PC
too.
Dev. We ran into him and his fiance. We love them.
Such a smart
somebody
guy
else was
and
mentioned a lot.
A very sweet human being. There's no doubt in my mind why he is so.
Oh, the trackers. A lot of people were like, "Why didn't you know?" But
we just didn't really see him.
No, we did real quick. We said hello, but we didn't see them a lot. But also, I think if you don't see them a lot, I would imagine they're on toddler time. I imagine how hard it is when we're filming. Again, I don't know for sure. This is just me thinking, but I know how hard it is when we're filming. I can't imagine doing that with a toddler and the heat. And then, all that other stuff, and then trying to eat and all that. So, so if you didn't see us with them, it's, or certain people. So I know it was Dev, and then I know them were brought up a few times. But, nothing against them. It's just that sometimes you're just passing ships in the night. So, that's all it was. There's somebody else said something. Oh, darn it. Where did it go?
Somebody,
Oh,
Tyler.
thanks. My grandma gave it to me.
Tyler said, "Do I ever miss being a stagehand, Spence?" No, I don't, because I'm a stage manager, Tyler. See what I did there? No, I missed being a stage manager sometimes, but I love what I'm doing with this, and because of the situation in the world, there's not a lot of work in that area, and so
I feel like you get to kind of do it with this.
I have to kind of
bit.
accept it, and just that's how it goes.
Christy sends $10 and says, "It's been so fun watching you guys experience and explore Walt Disney World. I already can't wait for you to be back. Same with us. What snack are you most looking forward to getting at Disneyland when it reopens?" I think it depends on the time of day that we get there, because I feel like a raspberry macaron would be really good. We did meet Resort TV.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
A few times at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
But a corn dog would be really nice too, like a classic. Although we did kind of have one over in Walt Disney World, I just kind of want to eat one, not because of the taste, it's more I just want to eat one inside of Disneyland.
Liz, I didn't quit my other job. I just don't have any work in that area. And
you weren't dedicated to one anyway.
No, I was a freelance stage manager, so, I was all over the place. But right now, there's not a lot of that going on, so I am doing this and loving every minute of it.
Show XG sends $5 and says, "You both are great, Katie. Don't let the haters get you down." Thank you so much. I don't let them get to me personally. Thankfully, it's very, very hard to get under my skin. I think I just speak. And that's how I think it doesn't get to me, because I just speak up and I'm just like, "Listen, like, you come and do this and let me see how good you do." But at the end of the day, I wouldn't do this if it really upset me. But I do appreciate your support like that. Like, it does mean a lot at the end of the day. It really, really does. Spencer, did you work for Conan?
Yes, I did.
O'Brien?
Conan O'Brien and the staff over there
The best.
are some of the best people in television. Let me tell you, I don't know where to start. What great days I had with them.
What's that phrase? The salt of the earth people.
Oh man!
Every time I've ever gone, they've been like, they treat you like your actual family.
They really do.
I mean, and they are a family, but they treat you like.
And they're humble.
Uh-huh.
They don't act like big shots.
They're so nice. They'll take you around and.
They're super talented. Everybody over there, and what a great.
So good.
They're very much a family. So,
Kim QT Pie sends $20. Thank you. Somebody asked if we've checked in with Liz. Yeah, I've been just kind of. I sent her a message, and we're just sending really good hopes and prayers. For her and her family right now. That's it. And I don't want to dive into that, because that's something that's, you'd have to go to her social media to read about that. But we're always sending good vibes, and she knows she can reach out anytime to us if she
we're all
needs
good
anything.
friends. I talked to David briefly today in the live stream. And
Philip Meets Disney sends $5 and says, "When I did the Disney College program, JoJo World and Kyle Palo did it the same time I did the program at Disney World." Oh, that's
cool.
Nice. I'm not sure who those people are. They might be.
Kyle's I know who Kyle is.
I don't.
and I think JoJo might be his friend. I've seen a video or two, so I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I think he's a former cast member as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's some times though that I've
Katie doesn't watch a lot of YouTube. So.
No, I actually really don't watch a lot at all. I don't have the attention span.
Even though I'm the older one in the class here, I tend to watch a lot more YouTube than Katie does, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I don't watch. I try. Like I can sometimes do it. So yeah.
I really like being able to kind of hyper focus on different subject matters because I watch a lot of different types of YouTube, not just theme park stuff. So I really enjoy it, from surfing to art to I just across the board.
I watch YouTube more than TV. Yeah,
a lot of people do.
Yeah. I can see that. We actually, when we do watch it, we watch. Right now, I'm into the real world stuff. Like
she's gone in the real world right now. Like
yeah, like the old real world, like the old, not super old, but like the 2000s. I'm just rewatching it, and you know what? I want to point something out here. I was watching the Real World Key West, and they tackled a lot on that show. By the way, they tackled an eating disorder, homophobia. So much stuff that I was like, oh my gosh, some of the stuff that happened, like you, and think about that. That was less than like, what was that, 10 years ago or something, 15 years ago?
Oh, Tina, back in the Puck days? No, see, she doesn't watch those. I'm like, I remember watching
No,
Puck.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that.
I'm just going to close this.
Tony and Vanessa just had their baby?
No way.
Oh, I knew they were in the hospital.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, we'll have to go and congratulate them.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wait, I called her name's Tammy. Oh, gosh. I bet she's so darn cute.
Oh, my gosh. That's amazing.
Do you have your phone? Can you hand it to me?
Yeah.
I want to go and see if there's a post. Watch Real World Hawaii. That was a crazy season, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Little Anthony. So it was a boy? Okay, hold on. We're going to look right now. I'm going to their Instagram.
Hey, Mark, from the great state of Vermont. We got San Diego in the house. Katie, the first Real World is reuniting. Wow.
I heard that.
There was
I'll
a brief
probably
time.
watch it.
There was a brief time when.
Oh wait! Hold on. I want to see this one. I think I'm caught up with the video. Oh, okay. Sorry.
There was a brief time when. Do you guys remember Jacinda from Real World? Chris Hardwick used to date Jacinda, and we were all friends because we all worked at MTV together. So I used to hang out with a lot of Real Worlders at that era, and whatever season she was on, because I met a lot of those folks.
Where did you see the baby stuff? Philip Meets Disney sends $2 and says, wow, there's a show called Bad Girls Club. Never got into that.
Iowa in the house. Hey, Jimmy. Not unfortunately. What's wrong with Iowa?
Iowa's great. I actually been there before, and I liked it. I'm trying to see, where did you see the baby stuff? Is it on YouTube or something? Because I'm not seeing anything on Instagram.
Somebody
I
said
love
you
that
can
my
watch-
butt goes straight to Instagram.
Somebody said you can watch the reunion of the first Real World on YouTube right now.
You can watch all of them.
Road Rules. That was a good show.
Loved Road Rules. I liked Real World versus Road Rules. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And then I liked the challenge.
Yeah.
Josh sends $5 and says, can't wait to watch your first day back at Disneyland. It's been a long year. Thanks as always for all the great content. Now here's a question I want to ask you
What's
guys.
up, Ashley, New Mexico 505? What up?
Here's a question I want to ask you guys. What happens if we don't get tickets to the first, say the first week? Are you still going to watch our video? Just out of curiosity. What would happen if we couldn't get in for 2 weeks? Are you still going to watch? I'm being serious, though. Somebody said, Sasha, then oh well. I'm just being serious. What if you guys are we saw it already? You know what I mean? What if you're because think about how many vloggers and bloggers and
Ryan said he's going to stop watching. That's fair,
there.
Ryan. That's fair.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Are you guys watching?
Well, I mean,
I'm just curious. This is pure curiosity. Are you guys going to be we saw it? I just want to see this baby. I'm looking desperately on the phone trying to find the baby.
I'll just show up that day and hand over my G7X to somebody in the parking lot and be like, here.
Oh my gosh, don't you dare.
Hey, do you mind? Here, could you cover it for us?
Awful. It's all about the reaction, not who's first.
Jason's right about that.
That's true. I mean, we're still going to go and we're going to try to get the first day, but I'm thinking of the odds and I'm like, oh boy. What if I just don't want to let you guys down. I guess that's the major thing where this stems from, is I don't want to let you down because I know how hard it was. Don't let me down. I know how hard it was to get Touch of Disney, and I'm kind of just check their Instagram stories. Oh, okay. Thank you. Coming in clutch.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony Christopher Jr.
Wow.
I would show you on Spencer's phone, but you won't be able to really see.
Is my phone so messed up?
It's so messed up.
Wow. Look at that little nugget.
Oh, my gosh. He's such a little baby. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna cry. Okay, not gonna cry. Okay, but yeah, that was my point, is I just don't want to let you down.
Kimberly says, we would watch you make soap. Funny you say that. The next video... No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just saying, I feel... Yeah, you watched us go to Target. I guess that's... You did watch the... I do like going to Target, though. Maybe I'll do some more Target vlogs again. But I just thought about it as, I don't want to let you guys down, and so if we can't go for, a week or so after, I'm going to feel a little bit bad, so... It's on the Instagram story. I know I looked, and I'm in love. He's so cute. I can't wait to meet him. What's an MAGA baby? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like a super baby? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Sorry, but it's 50 people filmed it. I would still watch it. Oh, I want you to watch everybody because I think everybody has a different perspective. But I just mean, would we let you down? I'm not... Everybody's going to be there. You're going to, I guess that's just what I'm saying. Are we going to let you down if we don't get in? Because I'm going to feel really bad. I'm going to be sad. For me, I'll be okay because I'm at the point where I'm when I am meant to get in, I am meant to get in. I'm not going to be fighting. I'm fighting for the first day for you guys, basically. Not exactly for me because I want to be there, but I don't need to be there opening
Christina
day.
says, if you don't get in, just do fake news reporting from the Esplanade. It would be so funny.
With Corn Chip Katie?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. MAGA, Make America Great Again. Oh, we're not getting political. Whoop, I didn't realize that. Mitch sends $5. Thank you, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.
Corn Chip Katie reporting.
Right now, we're going to go out of the field to Corn Chip Katie. Katie, what's happening out there?
Opening day of Disneyland live from Epcot. Dude, we should do that. Do you know how funny that would be? Say we don't get in. We're going to go to Epcot and we're going to do a report. We're just watching like you're watching the Super Bowl, but it's cool because you're in another Disney theme park. Oh, I like that. Very good idea. That might happen. So we'll see what happens. We love you, saying we would always watch yours and you wouldn't let us down. Okay, cool. So as long as you guys are okay. Jared sends $5 and says, just got back from Walt Disney World. Wifey and I have to admit, our hearts belong to Disneyland. It belongs with us too, our heart-wise. Disneyland is number one, based on nostalgia and where your heart is. Yeah. Because they think that just feels like home.
But we've added Walt Disney World to our
heart.
Yeah, because it's really cool, and you have to understand that it for its own reasons it's great. It is. Yeah. I'm so glad that we got there. It's one of those silver linings that came from this situation that kind of pushed us out there earlier than we probably would have gone. We would have kept procrastinating. Mm-hmm. I know how we are. Jennified says, do you guys know Michael K? He seems so nice. Michael K is amazing. He's a sweetheart.
I think he was in one of our videos.
He's been in a couple of our videos.
He was in the most recent video.
Yeah.
You guys, who wants to take a guess on what our video that's coming out tonight is? Or is it tomorrow it's coming out?
It's tonight.
Okay. Richard sends $20. Can you wish my wife Crystal a happy 40th birthday? Thank you and love you guys. Happy birthday, Crystal. Happy 40th. So the question is, who who wants to take a guess at what this video is? I will tell you, it's one of the Disney parks. Aaron sends $5 and says, don't worry, whenever you get in, us real fans will watch. Well, thank you.
Brian Estep says, love your video. Spencer, love your old-timey radio voice.
Lisa, you made my soup.
I've got a few of those, Brian, those old-timey voices. I think it's maybe the newsreel,
What? I'm sorry, I was reading comments. I wasn't
Katie's
even listening to you. I was listening to their
Brian
guesses.
was saying he likes the old-time radio voice.
Oh, that's our
And
favorite.
sometimes it's like the newsreels like you see in the Indiana Jones
okay,
queue.
so the perfect example is the Indiana Jones queue or in Spaceship Earth.
There's one in Spaceship Earth, too.
When they're talking about the landing on the moon or something.
Or Jesse Owens wins gold at the Olympics.
That's it. If you ever want to hear our favorite voice thing.
A new restaurant is open at Disneyland. Boy, that little scamp's really enjoying himself over there.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to break it on accident. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's our favorite. I love all of Spencer's voices he does. They're all really good. They're all really good. They always make me laugh.
I just, tend to lose my mind sometimes, and that's what I do.
I love it. Yes, we will be going to Touch of Disney on opening day. It'll be lots of fun.
We're also going to Universal.
We're also going to Universal. We don't have
I don't know
plans.
what day that is, but...
We don't have immediate plans for...
Amy says she likes your old lady voice for Binky.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, I love that. Mitch sends $5. Please don't ever think you could let us down. I'd watch an hour of you at Trader Joe's. Well, maybe a half hour.
That's fair,
well,
Mitch.
Thank you.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
Stacy says she cannot wait for Universal Studios.
Yeah, whoever just... I don't know if our moderators are here, but if we do see them, if people are sending like political stuff, we do not want to. So either put them in timeout or something.
Yeah.
We're not having that here. Everybody can have their own opinions, but just don't bring it here. You hooked. I got you hooked on Lime Topo Chico. It's good. Okay, so lime. No, don't block people because I feel like you should warn them unless they're like really spamming and getting crazy. But
put them in a timeout.
Yeah, just put them in a timeout.
Then they'll feel it.
Yeah. You know, we just don't want politics here, or like, you know, there's certain things that they know. But our moderators might not be in here. Sophie sends $2 and says, hi from Hanford, California. Well, hello.
Hanford in the house.
Philip Meets Disney sends $2 and says, imagine if Gideons came to downtown Disney. Okay, so here's the thing.
Didn't I hear that? Did I hear that was happening?
No, that's not going to happen. No way. Where would they go?
I don't know.
I mean, it'd be cool. Wesley sends $5 and says, I will watch whenever you guys get back to Disneyland. Your return reactions will be priceless. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, Jason's here. So I here's the thing. I gave Jason...
Jason's like, who am I blocking?
Yeah, I gave Jason and Victor, they can use their best judgment. You know, they know what to do. My judgment is if someone, you know, if someone's saying something super offensive, please, you know, delete. They know. So you just don't want me making that decision while I'm live and sitting here. And Star Wars Trading Post, when we go back to Downtown Disney, we'll take a look at that. It'll be really weird, though. I think I'm more excited that Rainforest Cafe is finally being utilized.
Yeah.
More than I am for like, oh yeah, because we've seen all that merch. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
And I remember hearing that tossed around. That idea was being tossed around by regular folks
they're
for a long
saying
time.
that based on the Gideons thing. Oh, okay. That was being said because you brought up the Gideons thing where it could go. Star Wars Trading Post, aka Rainforest
Might be a little
Cafe.
big.
And I don't know if it would
for
fit
Gideons.
There. I know our background view is closed. Spencer closed it.
It would just be a void, really, a dark void.
A reflection.
Yeah, a reflection of the light, which bothers me.
Yeah.
It's a personal thing.
He wouldn't like that. Yeah, don't bring up.
Who is this? Stacy Scooby. I never had any butterbeer yet. Only had the original. Any recommendations, Katie?
Frozen butterbeer. So good.
Oh, Gideon's could go where the void was.
Oh, Jimmy, you were asking
Single Rider
if...
Adventure says that. That's a good point.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing about Gideon's. I tend to agree with Dylan. We have pretty much the same sweets palette. And from what he told me, again, I'll make my own judgment when we actually try it. But he was telling me, like, the cookie wasn't anything, like, special.
He said once he heated it up in the microwave,
it was better.
He said it was amazing.
But he was like, it seemed more of like a stunning appearance. Now, that being said, him and I both haven't tried the cake at Gideon's. Now, I've heard more hype on the cake. I am more down for the cake, more than I am more excited to try the cookies. And that's just based on because Dylan and I, like I said, we share the same palate like that. So I'm more stoked to try that, if that makes any sense. Sean sends $5 and says, my wife Paula's birthday is Sunday. She will be 46.
Happy birthday, Paula.
Happy birthday, Paula.
Oh, hey, here's a good one. Carol says, we appreciate for everything that you do. Love from South Lake Tahoe.
I want to go back to
We love Lake Tahoe.
I want to go back to Lake Tahoe.
Craig says, did you guys like Chicken Guy? Craig, I loved
Wait, did we put that video out yet?
I don't think we did.
No. Okay, we'll get that video out. You probably saw Adam's, but ours has a couple of different things.
Yeah, it's, you know.
We didn't get to eat at Toothsome's at Universal. That is on the list. I promise we will get there eventually. We wanted to eat there, but it just wasn't possible. Just couldn't get it.
Sophie says, have you guys watched the first season of WandaVision yet? No, we've talked a lot about that, though.
Yeah, remember when we were talking about how this is kind of like a full-time job? Like, we hardly have time to watch stuff, so we'll try our best.
Oh, this is interesting. Christina says, I prefer Frozen 2, I think meaning Butterbeer. In reference to listening to Harry Potter, she says, the Harry Potter books on tape, Jim Dale from Pete's Dragon did them. The guy who sings Passamaquoddy. Passamahassee.
That would be really cool.
Ooh,
that would be really cool to listen to that.
He's the snake oil salesman in Pete's Dragon. Great
Jared
actor.
sends $5 and says, did you guys get to eat at Homecoming? Their mac and cheese blew my world. No, we didn't, but it is on the list for the next time we go. I promise you. Hey there, just in case you see this, met you at California Grill and just want to say hi. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was so awesome.
Good to see you in here.
Chicken guy.
We gotta get some chicken guy.
Somebody said Dylan was wrong. That cookie was amazing. I think it just depends on your
preference,
palate,
I guess,
though,
you know?
Because, like, I always say that the example is, I don't like peanut butter and jelly. Some people love it. I don't like banana-flavored things, so some people love it. So I think it just depends on your preference. So that's why I said him and I have very similar cookie palates.
Yeah.
But we also like the same kind of cake-like things. So that's why, and ice cream. So that's why I kind of think, we might feel the same about that. I don't know, though. I might try it and be like, nope, I love it. So I don't know. I'm really way a million times more hyped to try the cake, though. Sorry about it. I am so down for that cake. How about that Nomad Lounge, eh, dude?
Oh, man.
We love Nomad Lounge. Have you tried Disney's churro toffees? No, oh, yeah, the churro toffee. Wow, that took me a minute. We love the churro toffee.
Yeah, we do. Somebody was asking about in-state requirements for the parks, Jamie. We don't know how they're going to do that. That's a good question. A lot of people were saying like, well, maybe they'll treat it like they did the SoCal passes back in the day. I really don't know how they're going to deal with that.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be.
Katie seems
California.
to think that it's not going to be that. I don't know. It's.
I don't know. My gut just tells me unless they're bringing more cast members back than I think. I don't know. You know when you just get that feeling, you're like, there's no way they're going to be able to do that. But then again, maybe they could. I don't know. I do know. Best Disney resort to stay at based on location, food, and pool. Oh, that for us, Beach Club. Not that we've stayed everywhere, but.
No, but we can say that we loved staying at Beach Club. The pool was, hands down, the best pool that we experienced on property, and the proximity to Epcot is ridiculous. Like, it is right there. It is on the back end of it.
And you have a lot of good food options there.
Oh,
but then also Bay Lake Tower had, now as far as Jumbo House and all that where we were, a lot of stuff just wasn't open. So that's another hard thing. But it's based on where we stayed. If I had to choose right now, I would say Beach Club. Tim, have you ever had the chocolate Easter eggs from Trolley or Marceline's? Oh my gosh, it's an Easter tradition for me. Although I didn't do it last year Yeah, I did. I had a bite. Sorry. But yeah, it is a tradition for me. Like growing up, or since they started having those, it's so good.
Jason even says Beach Club is
Beer Garden or Coral Reef Beer Garden.
Yeah.
100%. They're both great though. Philip Meets Disney. Are they going to make people show ID for entry? I feel like there's just a lot of people that don't have their IDs that like match up, you know? So I don't know. Dude, the beach club pool is the best. I mean, it doesn't deserve to be a secret. People need to know, man. They need to know.
Yeah,
yes,
I don't
we
think
are
it's
home.
a secret, but
we are home. We are at our Malibu location. Did you guys get to stay at the Polynesian? Not yet, but it's on the list.
It's on the list.
We have so much to do. It's like I said, we were there for about a month, I would say.
Yeah.
We are going to be at Walt Disney World. If Disneyland opened tomorrow, we will still be at Walt Disney World at least every other month, if not more. All I know is we are in love with Walt Disney World. We want to be there and Disneyland as much as humanly possible.
Here's a good question. Mark Draskovics, if I said that right. What would be the first thing you guys would do when you get into Disneyland?
Cry.
Yeah. But I think he means after you cry.
I would love it if I could go on the train.
Because I heard David had I heard his plan. And
I haven't heard his plan.
David's plan is he's going to
Wait. Say ours first.
Okay.
Because I don't want to
because
take his idea.
You'll be influenced.
That's what I was going to say. So my perfect scenario is to walk in. I would preferably like to go in on the left side, because the side where City Hall is right there, not the Disneyana side. I would walk in. I would hopefully see one of the horse-drawn carriages, and then I would look up at the train. I would stand up at the train station, look down Main Street, have myself a good cry, and then I would like to walk down Main Street, go to the hub, go to the partner statue, have another good cry. Then I would like to walk around the hub, and then through the castle, and then hopefully back over to Fantasyland, and that's what I would like to do.
I haven't thought much about it, but
What would you like to do?
Part of me would like to just walk the property once through.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, come into Town Square, trip out and be emotional for a little while. Take a very slow walk down Main Street, hang a left, go past Tiki Room and in that area into Adventureland, go up through New Orleans Square, go to Critter Country, go out through Galaxy's. Well, no, I'd go through Galaxy's Edge, come back out on the Big Thunder Trail, go into Fantasyland, zip over to Toontown. I would literally just do the whole place.
I think that's where my brain was going to, because I wanted to walk.
And just make sure I just...
I wouldn't run to an attraction.
No, and because the capacity is going to be such that you're going to get on whatever you're going to get on. And I would just do a once-over, a walk-through. And then I'd probably make my way back to the front and get on the train if it was operating.
Yeah.
And take the train around at least once.
That's kind of where I'm going to. I'd go back to Fantasyland and do a train thing.
Yeah, and maybe do 1.5 of the train and get off at New Orleans Square and then jump on Haunted Mansion and Pirates.
Love that. Yeah.
And then maybe best remove them from there. And then it's from there it's
wherever the wind blows. Yeah.
Throw the dice.
Yeah. I'm kind of agreeing with you on the walking.
Because I think David's plan was he was going to walk down Main Street to the hub castle, come back, jump on the train, do 1.5, get off at New Orleans, do Pirates and Mansion, and he said, and then drop dead.
Oh, okay.
He was
All
like,
right.
then I'm good.
Yeah, I need to do everything. I can't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be good with just one thing. I wouldn't. I'm even I'm gonna be honest with you. I struggled a little bit with the Touch of Disney thing. I think I said this at one point, and I still stand behind it. I am excited for the event itself, and I am excited for the cast members that get to go back. I am excited about actually seeing a little bit more of DCA, or all of DCA, if you will.
Yeah.
But I'm also a little cautious and a little sad, because I almost wish maybe we had waited until the park could fully open, because I don't know, there's something about, I think because we did the empty park thing at Knott's, and I found myself multiple times several months ago feeling like kind of sad, like, what's the difference here between getting on a ride? Like, you know, I was a little sad. So I just want to see the park in its full potential, and I think I'm fighting with those two feelings. Like, I feel that thing, but then I also feel this. Like, and again, you can feel multiple emotions at once, but I feel a little bit of
Amy, sitting
that.
at Jolly Holiday with a coffee. That sounds amazing. Ashley says I would go straight to get some beignets. Great idea.
And a mint julep.
What else? Is there any good one?
Happy birthday, Janet. But then, see, that's a good one, too. Esmeralda says, we will take what we can get at this point. I agree with you. So that's where I said I battle myself. I go back and forth. It's like...
Roberto says, Railroad Mansion, Pirates, Splash, Big Thunder, DL Railroad, Space Mountain. Nick, he's got a plan.
And that's the fun part about Disneyland. That's why Disneyland's a really fun park, where we love Walt Disney World and stuff, but the big perk of Disneyland is everything is so close together.
You could be across that park
like
in 5 minutes.
all those attractions that you really like at their different parks are so far apart, and they're in different parks, but all of those attractions are in one place for the most part and easily like walkable.
Barbecue, going to my favorite backstage break room.
But then the plus side about Disney World, where everything's spread out, is that you have more stuff in between to enjoy. So there's really, that's why I said we love both parks so much, because they both, you know, have these super awesome differences that are like awesome. Oh yeah, Plaza Inn Chicken too. Oh yes. Philip Meets Disney. What attractions will not be able to operate? I don't think any. I think they'll all be able to open.
Yeah, we don't know.
Just with their own little
limitations. We're hoping. We don't know the specifics yet, but we're hoping.
I can't see one not being able to open.
Will there be a Patrick sighting? Oh yeah, we would definitely.
Actually, I take that back. I would say maybe the Finding Nemo submarines. Possibly. I feel like that would be
a no-go.
A no-go, because it's too long to have people that close but then again, things are changing. More people are getting vaccinated.
Haunted Mansion will be interesting. Sydney says that's a good point, because you know they don't have the stretching room operating.
You just walk through, right?
At Walt Disney World.
Oh no, but there's you walk through, but you don't. Oh, that would be.
How would they get us there though? Because
it's an elevator.
Spoiler alert.
You know what? I think
you have to go down.
Okay, you could still do that because you just don't have as many people. You just limit it. That's it. It would be extremely limited. That's what it would do.
Diana says, did you both meet at Disneyland? Love your channel. Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I think it would be.
A lot of people, including Eric, would find a bench in every land and just take it all in. That's a great idea.
Great idea. And that's going to be a plus of Touch of Disney.
Yeah.
Where I said, I battle my emotions.
Jimmy Palmer says, Toontown immediately.
Yeah. Amy Tim, that's exactly right. Like the little physical distance markers on the floor, which... I mean, that's what they have in Walt Disney World, and it works out just fine.
Yeah, Jason says he'd be curious to see how they do Mansion because it's an
By the way, did you see... So I watch these, like, doctors, scientists, whatever. I think I said this in the last live stream. Did you see that we possibly made a mistake in the United States that it was supposed to be not 6 feet away? It's supposed to be 3 feet away.
Oh, because they did the translation from meters to
meter.
Feet.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So apparently we're supposed to only be doing that. However...
Sean Bergstrom says the new Snow White ride. I forgot about the new Snow White ride.
Oh, dang.
That's going to be probably one of the longest longest waits.
And Pirates. But yeah,
Sean says, close my eyes, listen, and smell. Yeah, that's...
And eat.
Yeah, thank you, Casey.
And eat. I am going to eat so much when I get back there. It's going to hurt.
Breezy Bear says, do you miss Florida and wanting to go back now? Katie's missing it a lot. I miss it too,
really miss it a lot,
but I'm very satisfied with the trip. And
I'm satisfied too.
I think that because I have a lot of stuff going on here, responsibility-wise, that I'm a little caught up in it in my head. So I'm
distracted.
You know, yeah. Jason says, Shh, I like the 6 feet.
No, I do too. I really do. I like the 6 feet. It's kind of nice.
It's nice not having people whispering sweet nothings in your ear and they haven't even bought you breakfast.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
But I just thought that was funny when I saw that. I was like, what? Imagine that, the most epic little mistake, like not knowing your meters.
John says, do you think they'll be operating Rise when Disneyland opens? Yeah, I think so.
You can totally do that.
Yeah, because, that's a reservation system in a sense, a boarding group thing. So it's already kind of got its, built-in...
Mike sends $5 and says, Spencer, where did you get that Mickey hat? I want one, the exact one.
Oh, this is, you can get this, newera.com. Go to New Era. This one came with the green bill. It's one of my newer ones. I have another one that has a gray bottom that I love so much, and it just fits a little bit different. This one's a little more, I don't know, they're just a little bit different. Same hat pretty much, and then it says Mickey Mouse right there. Anyways, yeah. And it fits my large, bulbous head.
Somebody said, are we going to meet characters for a long time? I think they'll just do what they're doing in Walt Disney World.
They'll wave from a distance,
Yeah, that's all I think. Have you stayed at Pop Century? No, we haven't. How many of those Mickey hats do you have?
I have 2 of these.
Will you go to Knott's still when Disneyland opens? Totally.
For sure. We love Knott's.
We're just, as far as the Boysenberry event, that's what I said we can't commit to. Because we had to make that decision.
But we said it a while back when Knott's was kind of the first place to do anything, right? We said we owe Knott's because they stepped up, and we kind of have an extra amount of love for them for being, if it's the right word, like vanguards. They were like, they did a great job by having those food events and giving us something to do that was really themed and awesome. And I think it made us really appreciate Knott's on a higher level than we did prior. So I want to...
I mean, I grew up going to Knott's. Like, Knott's was in my rotation. Like,
but I just really have this new fondness for them because of how hard they pushed. And, they
like, they've been fighting to, like, stay open and give people something to go to.
Clockwork says, like David said, Knott's was the first domino to fall. Exactly.
Yeah.
And every theme park has Knott's to thank for paving the way for these food events.
Yeah.
And anything at all in a theme park during this unprecedented time.
They really pushed and pushed and pushed. I think they'll do cavalcades. No problem.
Yeah.
You can definitely do cavalcades. Like, I think if you just look at everything that they're doing in Walt Disney World, I think they will do the exact same thing. Personally, there's no reason that they couldn't, because we're all the same. It's Disney, so that's what I think. How do you those candy kits? How do you do those candy kits on the plane? Don't you need scissors? I use my teeth, and I just work at it like this, and it gives me something to do, because I have no life. How do you think Disney has handled this pandemic? Is there anything you would have done differently? I would have opened Disneyland sooner with the same guidelines that Florida did.
But other than that, they've done an amazing job.
That's all I would say, is I just would have opened Disneyland a little sooner. Actually, a lot sooner. I would have done it on their anniversary like they originally intended, because it meant so much. And I think it was, they missed the mark on that big time. Do you think Knott's has the best food? I think, I can't really judge though. Are you saying like full park opening, like Knott's food, or are you saying food festival?
Festival food.
We don't really have any other food festivals to compare it with, other than like the Epcot ones. But
I thought they did a good job though.
I think the food was better at Epcot, as far as like if I could compare just the quality and taste.
Yeah.
100% goes to Epcot. As far as price for what you're getting would go to Knott's. I know 50th at Walt Disney World looks like Magic Happens. I wonder if Magic Happens will go there and they'll like add to it, which would be pretty cool. I love that song.
Yeah.
The songs for Magic Happens, like I listen to it all the time and cry myself to sleep because it was like the last time. But did you guys get some sun today? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Spencer, how good is grapefruit German beer?
Jimmy, it's amazing. Let me tell you. It's funny because I was never a fan of flavored beers or whatever, but citrus in a beer seems to work. It's a German thing. And I had a lemon beer also at Epcot that was amazing. similar to the grapefruit, but that grapefruit, I think you can buy the grapefruit at the store, is what I'm told.
Yeah, I think you can get it at Cost World Plus or Cost Plus
Cost
World
Plus.
Market.
What is
wow. I just
She
added
combined
words
Costco
together.
and Cost Plus.
I added words together.
But I heard you can get that.
First food you will get at Touch of Disney. I'll just get whatever is closest to me at the point. I'm not gonna plan anything out. We're just gonna kind of grab what we grab, if that makes any sense. Like, we're just gonna go for it. Like, if it happens to be a little
Jimmy says,
waffle.
"Yeah, I've seen it, but to be honest, it's better at the parks."
What is? Oh, the beer.
The beer, yeah. No, I agree, Jimmy. It's in a nice,
Ooh, that's
cup,
a
and
good
it's
question.
ice cold, and I would say, for sure, put it in a cold glass if you do buy it.
Yeah.
Ash
says, planning to check out any beaches or Key West. That is so on the plan someday. You have no idea. I've already started looking into it.
Man, I want a grapefruit beer right now. Thanks.
I want to go to Key West right now. So
Jimmy, you're making me want a beer.
The new Westin across from DCA looks immaculate. It does look so good.
Yeah.
Katie, is your hat a way of telling us you're going to Hawaii? Oh man, I wish.
No, we got that hat in
At Aquatica.
Aquatica, yeah.
Alyssa sends $3. Do you guys have a favorite country in Epcot for food and drinks? I have mine.
Mexico.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mexico.
Yeah. And then Germany a close second.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's between Mexico and Germany. Oh, I don't. Oh man. Now that I just thought about it.
Take the festival food out of it.
I'm still going with.
All right.
Oh man, that's hard. The Grease Guy sends $2. Can you do a fasting glucose test? Curious. I actually had my labs done, and I did a fasting glucose and lipids, and my cholesterol actually went down, and my fasting glucose was great. My A1C is fantastic, but I also am not prone to diabetes. You guys don't see all of our diet, I should say, but trust me, I love my sweets. Amy sends $10. My best friend and I just got back from a long weekend in Clearwater, Florida. Oh, that's amazing. I'm from New York City, and it was amazing. Highly recommend the Hilton there. I love Florida, too. Florida is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Florida is just so beautiful. It's so weird how flat it is, though.
I really want to get to Cape Canaveral. We kept seeing the sign for the turnoff.
Yeah.
I was a massive space shuttle fan as a kid because in the 80s the space shuttles were being launched all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a huge poster in my room, like a schematic breakdown of that thing, and I saw it. We would hear the sonic booms when it would land here at Edwards Air Force Base in California, and I never got to see a landing. I saw it fly by. I saw one of the space shuttles when they took it to the Science Center, to the museum, and it was on the back of a jet, and it flew right by here in Malibu, and I saw that.
Yeah.
But seeing a launch of a space shuttle was a dream of mine that I never got to realize. So, but I would still love to go to Cape Canaveral and see that area, and know that that's where the Apollo rockets took off. And I love The Right Stuff, that movie, and that whole space race era, and I just love that stuff a lot.
It really would be nice to see. But yeah, Florida is just a very beautiful state. I know we've only gone there twice, but I know every time we get there we're like, wow, this is such a beautiful state. But it's so crazy how different it is based on the landscape.
Yeah.
Because we're used to seeing mountains all the time, and so when I'm in Florida and you don't see mountains, it's the craziest thing. It's what? It is so weird, and there's so much water and lakes and whereas here it's very it's mountainy, it's green. California is very beautiful too. California is an absolutely gorgeous state with legitimately perfect weather. For the most part, this weather is unbeatable. But I have to say, Florida, we had many days there that felt a lot like California.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple days. But we also had days where it was very humid, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine this with 100 degrees and more bugs. That would terrify me. But at the same time, nowhere's perfect. Nowhere's perfect. Super cute chair in the background. Love it. Thank you. Just don't go in the summer. We'll probably end up... Here's, I said this prior, before many people got in, is that we're kind of having this feeling because of the 50th going on and because of the state of reopening.
Yeah.
I feel like we're more going to be focusing a lot on Walt Disney World this next year. We're still going to focus on Disneyland. Disneyland's our baby. Like, we are diehard Disneyland fans. But this year is going to be very big about Walt Disney World because we love Walt Disney World. It's Disneyland's sister, so we better be loving her. And then I think the year after that will be very heavy on Disneyland because I think that's when they'll be really more normal Disneyland.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what my prediction is. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But, I mean, with that 50th, like, you know, they're having Universal. Like, they have a lot of stuff going on there. So it's going to be a big year this is a big year for Walt Disney World. And probably, like, yeah. So, you know what I mean. It's super hot, but it's Disney, exactly. Dole Whips, and they have so many pools. They have so many things going on there. Best Disney World ride not at Disneyland. Ooh. In every park, are you saying, or are you just saying, like, Magic Kingdom? Or can we choose the one at each park? Because I'd say Mine Train.
Mine Train is pretty awesome.
I love Mine Train.
Mickey and Minnie's. I mean, we'll have that in a couple of years, but...
Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog. Everest.
Everest is good, terrifying as it is. Yeah, that's for us, though.
You need to go to Sanford when you get back to Florida, Jay says. They have a German restaurant that looks amazing. Tim and Jen Tracker just had a vlog there. Oh, okay, cool. We'll check that out.
Oh, cool. We'll definitely do that. Will you be going to the Universal tasting event? Yes, we are.
We will, Allison. We will.
We'll be there on the first day.
Jimmy Palmer, he likes Flight of Passage.
Ooh, Spaceship Earth. Hey.
Spaceship
and
Earth
Living
is
with the
pretty
Land.
Awesome.
Living with the Land is like,
yeah,
it's my baby. Love Living with the Land. I know I saw baby Anthony is born.
Yes.
Congrats to Tony and Vanessa.
Beautiful Tomorrow YouTube. They had
how do I donate to your channel? If you want to, we have a Patreon. Some people do like one donation one time. Some people are monthly kind of sponsors. Some people donate like $5 a month. Some people donate a lot more. So we kind of think of it as like a virtual tip jar. Somebody said that once on the internet. I don't know who it is, but that's how it is. If you want to tip us, that's how to best do it. So is Universal getting Nintendo World? I think they are.
Yeah, they're working on it.
I think both are.
Yeah, it's down there in the back lot.
The 50th anniversary will be your first time at Walt Disney World, Kent.
Oh man, Kent, that's going to be amazing.
You're gonna be so happy. You are gonna be so happy.
If
you want the link for the Patreon, once our videos upload, it's always in our description. If not, you can go to any one of our videos, and the link for our Patreon will be in that description. How is Theme Park Obsession? Very good. I think he just put out a video from SeaWorld, so I would check that out. He did some more coasters, ones that I would likely never do, so I would definitely check that out. I would check that out.
Nintendo Land has been delayed, Universal Orlando to 2025.
No, there's no Fast Passes in Walt Disney World right now. They are not doing that yet.
There will likely be no Fast Passes at Disneyland when they open as well.
Oh, yeah.
That will not happen.
That's what I said. For most part, like, everybody's wondering a lot about Disneyland. I think if you just look at what's happening in Walt Disney World, that'll give you the best indication instead of having all those questions. I feel like 90% of your questions could be answered by just looking into it. You'll be like, oh, like even things you're maybe not thinking of.
Carson says, do you guys ever want to go on a Disney cruise? I don't know. I'm not a huge cruise person.
I'm not either. I'm not a boat person.
I'm not opposed to it, but it's not high on our list. We have a lot of other things that we want to do before we do that.
Kent sends $5. Thank you so much. Katie, would you ever go back to being an LVN or a nurse? How many years were you a nurse? A few years, and I don't think I would go back to it. But I really had to, maybe.
Disney Addicted said, is the Skyliner coming to Disneyland?
No way.
I don't think so, but...
It's too small.
Man, it should.
If it could, for like the shortest ride in history, I'd be happy.
Yeah, but it'd be great to be able to get over to DCA or to get to downtown
like
Disney.
It's such a far walk.
I'm just saying.
It's like a hop, skip, and a jump.
It'd be so cool.
But it would be awesome. Like, it would be awesome if it went from the back of Disneyland.
But I see what you mean. They don't really have a need, I guess.
If it went from the back of Disneyland...
Mini Skyliner, says Robert, yes.
Okay, imagine if it went from the back of Disneyland or, like, from where Paradise Pier is all the way to, like, the back of Disneyland or something. I think that'd be
Desmond,
rad.
good morning from Istanbul, Turkey. American living abroad here. Can't wait to visit Disney when I get back home. Nice vids, guys. Thank you. All the way from Istanbul.
Here's my fear.
Amazing.
Here's my fear about the Skyliner, and here's what happened. I'm going to share this with you all, so know that this is.
And there's video to prove this.
There's video to prove this. So, there is. Oh.
Well, I don't know what you're about to say, but
I thought you knew.
We videoed our experience on there.
Okay, no. Here's my fear about the Skyliner, and it changed because we were going to Flower and Garden. We took the Skyliner from the Riviera, right? We were just about to the little like turn thing, excuse me, to get over to Epcot. Hold on, take a drink. And
because it changes directions, it goes through a turning.
Right,
like a
so we were just about there, and the Skyliner stopped for about 5 minutes. Now, I am fine with heights, I'm finding out, if I'm like moving like that. Like, I'm fine on the Skyliner as long as we're moving. The minute we stopped, I had a full-blown panic attack. I thought I was going to throw up. I was freaking out. I started to get claustrophobic, like I wanted to get out of there. Not because it was hot. I don't care if it was 100 freaking degrees. That's not the problem for me. Everybody's like, oh, it would be hot. Yeah, it would be hot, whatever. I feel like I'm gonna die. Like, I thought I was gonna die. I was terrified because I started to like look down even when I didn't look down, and then it started to, like, how am I gonna get out of there? What if you're stuck for like 45 minutes? What would I do? What would I do if I was stuck for 15 minutes? So now I have a fear because I started seeing other people that were stuck for like 45 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And yeah, so now that's my irrational fear. Actually, it's kind of rational, but how do I handle that? Like, can I call and be like, guys, get me out of here? What do I do? Do I just hang there and freak out? What if I have a panic attack?
Gotta learn to.
No, I can't though. I can't. It would freak me out. So that's my new fear.
Thank you, Joy, for that donation.
Thank you, Joy. So yeah, that's my thing. Yeah. But I still love it, but I just don't want to stop on it. How can I go up to them beforehand and be like, listen, do you think this thing's gonna break down
She
today?
said the same thing when we got on the airplane the first time. She said, so if I freak out, can you just like make an emergency landing? And the stewardess is like, yeah, no. That's not happening.
Yeah, but what do I do if I get stopped on the Skyliner for like 20 minutes? What do I do? You know?
Yeah, well, you gotta learn. You gotta learn to meditate.
No, but I can't. Like, I cannot do that. It's so scary.
It stops or slows down when scooters are loaded in. Exactly. That's all that was happening.
But like for 5 minutes, that's fine. But like, I'm talking about like. Yeah, I know my grounding techniques, but so I did it for that like 5 minutes and it started to work.
Ashley says, not as bad as that balloon at Disney Springs.
I would never do that. Never.
So we showed up there on a windy day.
You'll see in our video though, of course.
Oh man.
No, it wasn't a windy day, remember?
Well, it got windy.
And then all of a sudden we came out and it was like, oh, it's a windy day now. It was cray-cray.
Yeah.
Enjoy the view. How do you guys just relax? But like, what if you're stuck in it? You can't get out for like 45 minutes. Just hang around.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Spencer, what do you do for Katie when she has an anxiety attack?
I try to distract her and talk to her, but a lot of times she just like, I'll try to like talk about something and I'll say like, you know, hey, what do you want to do for dinner later? I'm like, I don't know. And she just like ignores me, like, shut up. Like, I have to concentrate on being insane right now.
Yeah, it's true. And then I try to, you know, I have anxiety medication, but I really don't take them.
Ginger family, is Disneyland seriously reopening? Yes, it is reopening.
We don't know for sure if it will actually be the end of April because it says in the fine print, it hopes.
There's a lot of people are throwing around the 23rd. But who knows?
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you see that?
I'm hearing from other people that there's a lot of rumor about the 23rd. But I mean, again, it's rumor.
If I had to guess, I'd say the 25th, maybe, or like the 29th or the 28th. I know people were stuck for 3 hours. See, I would break it and jump out. Like, I would find a way to get out. Like, I would find something.
She
just
tried to jump out of a ride at the dang fair, the OC fair, mid-ride,
Yep.
spinning, tried to climb out of the back would have.
I have fight or flight.
Would have severely maimed herself or killed herself.
Yeah, but like I was seeing, like I just couldn't do it.
Casey, thank you for that donation. She just became a Patreon Topo Leisha.
Topo Leisha.
My family loves you.
Thank you. And everybody that was asking about Topo Chico, I was drinking Topo Chico. I mixed the plain one with a little bit of watermelon juice. And a lot of people, you might not like it at first because it is mineral water.
Oh, Jen Miller has a good thing. Anxiety. Find 2 things you can smell, hear, and see. And keep
that's
doing
one
it.
of my
Help.
coping mechanisms.
That's a good idea.
It is. It is. That's one of my coping strategies.
Yeah. You got to be able to.
And then I have to count backwards. I have a few things, but I still it's just the amount of time.
Loretta makes a really good point. Always go to the bathroom before boarding the Skyliner. Make sure you have a bottle of water and a snack just in case. People who get stuck every time I see that, I think, oh my God, I would need a bathroom.
See, I'm not even worried about the bathroom thing. That's all of that stuff doesn't even bother me. Because if I gotta pee, I'm just gonna go. I'll find a way to go. I'll pee my pants. That's not a problem. The heat's not a problem. Maybe being thirsty, that might be a little bit of a problem. But I'm telling you, it's the fact I don't want to be trapped in a little glass thing for so many minutes, man. I can't do it. Kristen says $2 Kirsten sends $2 and says, I hate anxiety. Glad you guys are back safely. Well, thank you. Is it possible not to go on the Skyliner? Yeah, you can take buses or boats. But I'll tell you, I love it. I love it when the Skyliner's going. I bought a Skyliner shirt.
It says they have a bag in each Skyliner, like an emergency kit.
You can vomit in it or go to the bathroom.
Oh, all right.
Yes. They have like they have a whole thing.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's just funny.
It's a vomit bag.
A poop bag.
And I was thinking more urine, but yeah, if you have to go number 2, you have to go. It's normal.
Mushi Slushy says, I was stuck on a chairlift for 6 hours a few years ago. I was just talking to Justin Scard about chairlifts, and he's got kind of a height thing as well. And I told him my story of being on a chairlift and it derailed, meaning the cable came off of the pole. I watched it happen, and it was really weird. It was very slow motion. It was like the world came up to me. Mm-hmm. That's just how my perception was. And I was on a snowboard, and the world came up to me, and all of a sudden I was on the ground and kind of compressed, and I felt it start to recoil back, like it was going to go whoom, right? Mm-hmm. And I dove off the thing forward, hands first, like to get off of it, and it snapped back up, and a bunch of people got bucked off. Nobody really got seriously hurt, but it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Justin was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, I think he feels the same way as I do about heights. Like I was talking to him I was like, "You're fine with flying?" Yes.
Single rider says you're not helping Katie with this story.
No, you're really not.
I know, because when I told that to Justin, he goes, "Okay, I'm never getting on a chairlift ever again."
No,
Thanks
well,
for telling me
he already
that.
said he didn't do chairlifts, I think, and I won't do them either. I don't want it.
Iris says we got stuck on Exhibition Everest on the incline for about 5 minutes, and that was nerve-wracking.
I could probably do that because there's something under me. The thing is about the Skyliner is you're dangling. I don't want to dangle.
Kimberly says that's one reason she never got into skiing. That's like you.
Yeah, no, I don't need it.
I don't mind chairlifts. I really don't. And like I said,
you don't mind heights.
I've been in the worst situation you could be in a chairlift where it derailed.
But that's still,
and I was fine.
It's still a thing though.
This was on an ancient, old 1950s chairlift.
But the thing is though, is like if you're not afraid of heights, that's it. Some people could say like, oh, I could get a little, you can feel a little bit of nauseation or whatever. Nauseation. You could feel a little bit of a sensation of like, ooh, I don't really like that being up high. But when you actually have an actual fear of heights where you get vertigo, like if I look over
Big
a balcony.
Timber loves chairlifts, exactly, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said you don't feel it that way.
I've been around them so much, and I worked at ski resorts, and I've
How did we get on this topic? I don't know. I think we were talking about the Skyliner.
We used to at an undisclosed location. I'm not going to mention it because we would mess around a lot. But we worked there, and off hours we would run the chair, and we would grab onto the bottom and dangle off it, and then jump off of it.
I should get life alert. I just joined late. Are you back in California? Yep, back in California. We've been back.
Patrick says, my fiance and I finally watched the Animal Kingdom show on Disney Plus. We loved it. Hope to go there one day.
We rewatched it again. Man. I mean, lightly. We didn't. What's the new topic, Craig? Yeah. Do you have a new topic? Actually, the topic is we have to go very, very soon.
I'm leaving for Colorado tomorrow for a snowboard trip. It sucked getting stuck, but I'm over it, and it's a rare situation. It's very rare. You know, I've been on
any rides at Walt Disney
so many
World go
trailers.
upside down or no doable for motion sickness.
Oh yeah.
There's plenty, but it depends on your likes and dislikes or what makes you get motion sickness. Like, I won't do that rock and roller coaster, way too many loops.
Don't do Mission Space at Epcot.
Mission Space would be the biggest no-no.
Don't do Flight of Passage if you have any kind of like she does.
And
where,
there's some people, though, that are able to do, like, what do you call it? They're able to do Flight of Passage, but mine is visual simulate. It's just not possible for me. Like, it is just not possible. And I appreciate everybody giving me encouragement, but that's not for me. I've watched the footage of it, and I got nauseated.
Welcome, Carissa. She made it to the live.
Welcome. Tower of Terror, I'm still not sure. Here's the reason for Tower of Terror. The dropping is okay. It's the woo and going back up too quickly.
Yeah.
That would not do well for me.
Somebody just said, don't forget to like the video. Yeah, we're at, what are we at?
600 likes.
That's
oh,
pretty
we
good,
can do
but I think we
better
can.
than
I think we
that.
can get that to 800. Let's.
In the name of Topo Chico.
As Dylan would say, smash that thumbs up button.
I actually want you to be nice to it.
Oh, Katie wants you
Be
to
nice
delicately.
Delicately. We're gonna go. We're gonna. Dylan can have smash. We're gonna say be nice to it.
Delicately tap that thumbs up button.
But I know that we can do better. I think we could at least get this to like at least 800.
It's 680. What is it? Oh, 696.
Oh,
we're almost to 700.
We can get to 800.
There we go. We just hit 700.
800.
All right.
Let's do it, guys.
Keep 'em going.
Yeah, he can have Land Crush and Smash.
Well, yeah, because he likes to land crush things and he likes to
we're gonna
smash
have
like buttons.
we're gonna have gently like.
He likes a lot of the those roller coasters that are like
So I said,
super
he's
adrenaline
like,
junkie
yeah.
style.
Oh, Dylan. Oh, I don't know how he does it.
And he's fine with it.
It makes me like absolutely scared when I watch some of his rides that he goes on, and
Jason likes to smash it too.
Well, too bad. You have to gently.
See what happens, Jason.
Land
Just
crusher
likes to
it.
shut us down.
Yep, I shut you down.
Uh,
Too bad.
Land crush it.
Never been to Walt Disney World. What is one thing to do that is a must?
Epcot.
Go to Epcot.
Yeah.
Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom. Those are like your...
Animal Kingdom is so cool.
Tickle the like button. That'd be cute.
But make sure that you press
Still.
down when you tickle it, because it's
Yes.
like when you get
But
somebody
don't
like
push
that.
it twice. Cassie Herman sends $2. Is Patrick happy you guys can visit him again?
I think he is. We haven't discussed it yet. He's been working with the cast members, helping out, because he's that kind of guy.
Will you be going to Universal Studios Hollywood when it opens in the red tier? Yes, we will.
Sure.
Although we were just about to buy our passes, and then boom, the shutdown happened. Like, I'm dead serious. Like,
Can my 7-year-old son Leland get a shout out? He loves you guys. Hey, Leland.
hi,
Hey.
Leland.
You watching, Leland?
Okay, we're at 777. Let's
We're doing
get to
pretty good.
800. Let's get there. So if you don't know how to go and like it, I'm going to give you a little tutorial right now. You see how you're in a chat right now? You just exit out of the chat. You'll still be in the video, but then you just go find the thumbs up button and like it real quick. That's all you got to do. That's
Just
it.
tap, tap, taparoo.
Did Dylan get a Touch of Disney ticket?
I don't know.
I'll let him share that. Yeah, you'll
We're
have
not
to
sure.
go to his channel and check. I hope he did.
Where exactly does Patrick live? Well, Paul,
No,
he
no,
lives in a tree
he
next to
does
the
not.
Indiana Jones ride. He's got a nice little spot, little window, little door, little smokestack there.
Oh, it's 800!
Yes, we did it. Now,
We're not going to make it to 999.
Yes,
That's
we are.
Not going to happen.
Katie doesn't think we can do it, guys.
Well, there's only 1,100
999
people in here.
happy haunts, Katie.
1,100
There's
people in
always
here.
room for one more.
Wait, hit the X under Katie on the right of the screen. Okay. I don't hate Patrick.
She has a genuine dislike for Patrick.
Oh no, I apologize for my husband. I agree with Katie. Please no Patrick today. Not until the 17th.
Isn't
Yeah,
there a book about it? Yes, there's
true.
The Little Man of Disneyland.
we have it
is-
right there, actually.
Oh yeah, here, show you.
It's literally behind us. Like, I know because I was cleaning the living room today, and I was like, uh-oh.
You were cleaning the living room?
Yeah, I also cleaned the kitchen and made breakfast and
Well, that's
lunch.
a shocker.
Yeah, no, it's not.
This just in.
Philip meets Disney. Will Disneyland offer 2 boarding group times? Probably. Maybe even 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Little Man of Disneyland. It's a golden book.
So you can't open it until we get to 999 likes. Carissa sends $15 and says, thank you for the wonderful Walt Disney World videos. Enjoy a treat at Touch of Disney. Well, thank you. We will. You're so busy. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, boy.
What?
It's going to be amazing.
Is it?
Oh, yes, we're going to get there. See, we're at 891.
Oh, no.
We're doing good, guys. You're doing so great.
Oh, no.
You're going to bring Patrick back just for Katie.
No, you're not.
She loves him
okay,
so much.
The deal is that you only get to read 1 page. You only get to read 1 page. Will there still be a What's Happening Wednesday? Probably.
Both sides.
I shared the live on your Facebook page. Ooh,
Here's another
thank you.
golden book I want to get. Scuffy.
I love Scuffy.
He's a
love
tugboat.
Scuffy.
He's got, I don't know why they named him Scuffy.
I know.
But,
what was the dog, the pokey little puppy? That was a good one, too. And Tootie. Oh, Toodle?
Tootle the train.
Toodle,
that makes
not
sense.
Tootie. Toodle. I know, you're at 919, dang it.
But for some reason, Scuffy.
You need 999
Happy
likes.
Haunts.
Happy
we're going to do it.
No,
I have faith in
I
you
don't
guys.
think so. There's only 1,000 people, 1,100 people in here.
Only? That's quite a bit.
Yeah, but I'm saying like ratio-wise.
Faith says, why are we against Patrick? I'm so lost. Me too, Faith. I don't know why.
We're not. He's just annoying.
He's the little man of Disneyland. He's
He's an annoying little leprechaun.
he is a good man. He's a good brogue.
Where can I buy those books? Amazon.
Amazon.
You get to choose a page, so if we get to $9.99, then you get to choose it. I named my dog Pokey. Oh.
Oh.
Do you dye your hair? Yes. Spencer does not dye his hair. He's like, I'm going to be natural how I am.
Natural.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Dabbit sends $10 and says, thank you for keeping us in touch with the parks. Love your videos. Well, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, Spencer's like, I'm just going to be me. And that's that.
That's just how it goes, guys.
It's good.
Main Street
I'm
Matt.
mad at it. Hi, Main Street
Hey,
Matt.
Matt. How are you?
No changing the deal, Katie. No, it's fine. He can read 1 page.
We're so close. We're like 32
But then the
away.
thing is, though, is like you might want to save the rest of the book for, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, we might do a special
I
meeting.
like St. Patrick's Day, though. Yes, he's my silver fox.
If you like St. Patrick's Day, then you love
No, I can.
St. Patrick Bagora.
I love St. Patrick's Day.
I think he may be
it's
sainted.
fun.
He might have gotten sainted amidst
I don't know what that means.
He got his saint status.
Oh. What is that?
He's a saint.
Oh. Okay. Emily sends $2 and says, glad you got to meet Matt Giuseppe. It was so good to meet Matt.
Gillespie.
So good to meet Matt Giuseppe. Like, it was amazing. He's
Luckily,
such a
Matt
nice
is
guy.
such a good guy that he doesn't mind you massacre his last name.
I think we kind of like Giuseppe.
Katie 972.
Giuseppe.
Oh, we are so close, you guys.
Somebody said it with
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe. That's how I see it. Did you choose a wand? Did a wand choose you at Ollivander's? No, because we didn't get there.
We didn't have time.
We tried.
It was
Your daughter was born on St. Patrick's Day?
981. We are so glad. I'm going to start opening this book.
Oh, no.
I start
What
opening.
book are you reading?
The Little Man of Disneyland.
No, what page? What page?
Probably the first one.
Okay.
I mean,
Look at how happy he is.
I'm going to get it ready.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, the wand chooses you. The wand was like, listen, not today,
Now, when you
kids.
say one page, front and back, that's still one page.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
That's how it goes.
That's fine. 991. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you guys ride Hagrid's twice? Watch our video, and we
You never know.
reviewed it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
6 away. 3 away.
Oh, dang.
You ready for this?
No.
2.
Oh, no. Oh,
We got it.
happened.
We're over 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I will read a
One
front and back page
page.
for The Little Man of Disneyland. Ah, yes, Katie.
No. No.
First, I'm going to show you the picture like they do when they do story time. You know?
Yeah, when they do story
So
time.
there he is
No.
at his little house. That's Katie. That's in right next to the Indiana Jones ride.
I will say
right
his
there.
little pants are cute, though.
And that's exactly what it looks like. If you know where this is in Disneyland, kind of a secret. But
If you know, you know.
Patrick Magora woke up one bright morning feeling very fine, Katie. 'Tis a fine thing. He fixed himself a bit of breakfast and set out for his morning stroll, Katie. Oh, oh.
So awful.
Next picture is this. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Look
What's happening in
look
this
who that
photo?
is right there. Looks like Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. Kind of, they got some big shovels. They're doing some
They
work.
look like they came from Epcot Flower and Garden.
Yeah, they were doing a lot of work. Ah, when Patrick came to the doorway of his snug, small house at the roots of an old orange tree, Katie, Patrick stretched his arms and swelled his chest for a breath of fresh morning air. Then he lit his pipe. Oh, there he is. He's about to light his pipe, but he's got a bit of a look on his face like, who are these lads walking through my house here?
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we'll save the rest for another time. Maybe
For
St. Patrick's Day. We'll do a full read with Patrick himself. That was my impression of Patrick.
Right.
So.
He's not coming back until St. Patrick's Day.
Story time with Patrick and Spencer.
I will allow him to be here on St. Patrick's Day.
You'll allow it?
Yeah, I love the holiday, and he deserves at least that.
You feel like a kid again with story time?
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kent.
Oh, that's funny.
Nope, not reading the whole story. Not until, I almost said Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh.
It'll be like Valentine's
no,
Day. It's
it
going to be a
will not.
love affair of the ages.
It will not.
It's going to be an Irish miracle, Katie.
No, it will not.
Ah, Katie!
I am going to just...
One of his best friends is our moderator.
Okay. All right. You guys, we are going to end this live stream. It has been a very long time. Thank you guys
It's been
for
fun,
hanging in
though.
there. It's been a good
great
time.
one. We're glad you guys...
It's been a lot more mellow because, like I said...
It's a controlled environment for Katie.
Yeah.
She's not distracted by things. It's,
I really was not on my best the last live stream. I was really stressed out, honestly.
But yeah, thanks you guys for being in here. Thanks for all the donations and all the thumbs ups and just the well wishes and your
thank you
contributions to the chat.
Yes, and thank you for all the new Patreon members that joined. Thank you guys, though, just for hanging with us and understanding that, we're humans. And
yeah, and also be very excited because our beloved Disneyland is going to be open soon, sooner than we think.
Happen.
And
it's
it's finally here.
We're very excited. We're trying to be, what do you call
Optimistic.
Optimistic and,
hopeful,
and controlled
positive.
And just wait and see.
Allowing because...
Patient. That's the word. We're trying to be patient and be like, okay.
Because what will be, and eventually everybody will be getting back in there. And
just be patient. That's all we have to be.
And we'll keep you posted on what we know. I mean, things are fluid. There's, still a lot of announcements have to be made. So hopefully we'll be able to check in with you guys amidst those. Maybe we'll do a check-in over there at Disneyland soon when we can get over there at Downtown Disney and see what's going on. A lot of activity happening.
We are really excited,
I would like to see that stuff firsthand. So
me too. Deanna, before we go, sends $5 and says, I feel you, Katie. Deanna. I'm terrified of roller coasters. I love you guys. Hope to meet you soon. Love Spencer reading the book. That is great. Well, thank you. Hope we can.
More of that stuff coming.
And I think that's a big deal too with Disneyland opening. We're excited for Disneyland opening, but we're also excited that we're going to get to meet more of you.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. So again, thanks for joining us tonight, you guys.
Thank you guys.
There's going to be a video dropping.
Right after
this.
Yeah.
So hopefully you will get to watch that. Stand by for it. It's going to drop.
If you watch it,
after.
If you watch all of it though, I'm going to have a question for you, and I want you to answer the question. I'm trying to think of what's at the end of the video. Hold on. I'm going to ask you a good trivia question. Okay, here's one trivia question. Oh no, because you could Google that. Hold on. Let's think of a good trivia question that will know that they watched this video. Think of, how about,
I know. I have one.
Name one thing I said. I got one. Okay, tell me yours first though. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
So you guys have to tell us the name of the drink that I got prior to going on Expedition Everest.
Because it's an Animal Kingdom video.
Yes.
The second question, if you can get this one, what is a phrase that I said while on Expedition Everest? And what do you call a group of zebras? Because we learned that on our...
Oh, that's another good one.
On our, what do you call it? Don't say the answer if you know that, because you could really just Google it.
Right.
But what is it called? And what did, like, they say about the group of zebras?
Okay, that's too much now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's important. So,
all right.
Comment that on the video, because we're going to literally, I am going to
make
hit
sure to
end
comment,
of this.
make sure to like, make sure to subscribe.
How about this? It's going to go live at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock Disneyland Standard Time. And that's that. At 8 o'clock, that's it, you guys. So answer those questions.
And
you can do it.
We will see you guys next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.